Dean, if the YouTube comments are anything to be believed, we fucked up big time. We fucked up big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
big
And
time.
Dean, I wasn't used to the exposure. The lights were a little too bright.
Sure.
We had an interview last Wednesday. Well, we recorded it Wednesday, but it didn't release till Thursday with Brian Mansell.
Yeah.
And the comments were brutal.
Oh,
Like not all of them, but like maybe maybe like 1/8 or like 1/9 of them. Brutal, dude. Like some of the worst I've ever seen.
really?
And Dean, I'd like to take this moment to apologize for
Okay.
absolutely fucking nothing because I thought we fucking killed it. Now look, let me say this. I will take it on the head that my intro was a bit long. I own that. And that is my fault. Right before
Yeah.
the show,
You do
right
really
before
love the sound of your own voice.
I do. Right before the show, me and Badfish were going through the questions and like, okay, you asked this question, I asked this question, like kind of parsing them out. And I realized that we didn't really have an intro, and so when I was typing everything in, I accidentally deleted a line between the intro and the first question, and so my pause break was deleted. So that's on me. I will say if I could do it again, I would have that intro better. And we were a little nervous, right? I knew going into this is like basically the biggest thing our channel has ever done, like the culmination of it.
Sure.
And I was a bit nervous. I don't know about I'm not going to speak for Badfish, but I was a little bit nervous. Now, the second thing I would like to say, um, the second comment I like to address, a lot of people say our interview was boring or there wasn't any like big questions, and that was intentional because Brian is a great guy and he's like a dude, right? But he's also a guy that just settled a big lawsuit. He's
Lawsuit.
got a legal team. He's got a PR team. He's like he's not. I'm not just talking to Brian. I'm talking to you know his whole team essentially.
Yeah.
And his team really wanted his first interview to be on like a big channel, like a huge channel. But
Sure.
Brian, being the sweet angel that he was like, no, like these guys were here first. These are my guys. Like for a long time, he's been telling me like first interview it's y'all. And in order to get that interview, we had to agree to do it pre-recorded. It could not be live because it was going to be his first time talking about this on camera. And they wanted veto power, not veto power, but like they had to kind of go over his answers like after we recorded to make sure nothing said was like crazy,
Yeah,
right?
because they were, I believe in the interview, he said they were still technically crossing the I's and
Correct.
yeah, dotting the T's.
Correct. And while we didn't have to do this, and while we normally don't do this, we did give them a heads up of like kind of the things we would be asking. And we made sure to make it fairly conservative so as not to nuke the interview before it happened. And to put the time frame into perspective, we had heard from some people that big news was happening the day before the settlement. Not from Brian, but just from like other people that we had heard from some of our sources. And I didn't
Sure.
quite know what it was, but when the settlement announcement came out, I messaged Brian. I was like, "Hey, congratulations!" And he's like, "Well, when are we doing this interview?" So from that point on, which is about 12 hour time, until someone's phone's going off, until like almost 9 the next day. So that's like 30 hours. I was working on the questions, um, making sure the questions were appropriate with Brian, and then obviously he would send them to his team. And there was a lot of work that went into the interview. So it's not like we just showed up and like had nothing ready to go, despite how it may have seemed. But there was one question that we wanted to add. It was about, I think, 3:30, 4 o'clock our time, so about 5 hours before the interview. And it was a question that addressed the number one concern of the people that watched the video from the day before, which was, do you feel like something along the lines of like, some people are saying you threw Reckless Ben under the bus or Crystal under the bus. Like, could you address that situation? And that one he was a bit uncomfortable, and he's like, let me get with my team and see if that's something we can talk about. And so when we had a call about an hour before the interview, it was about an hour long phone call. He had never said directly if we could ask that question. And so in the interview, there's a point where he's like, "Do you have any more questions?" And I'm like, "I'm not just gonna like throw in some random like nuclear bomb into this interview, at risk of like getting the whole interview canceled, at risk of having to cut the whole segment." I didn't hear directly. And then after the show, he's like, "Oh, you should have asked that." And I'm like, "Well, we didn't get the okay. I didn't want to like sandbag the interview." So, it's intentional. Like a lot of these people that are having him on to this point, the common criticism I've seen is like he's not addressing like these direct questions or very critical questions. And obviously that's the whole point, right? It's a settlement. There's other ongoing legal issues. It's not like he's going to go out there and just start like just firing off missiles at everybody. So I just wanted to address that.
Sure.
I feel like in the live stream, there was about 600 people watching. Everyone seemed super positive. In fact, I don't think I saw one negative comment. I felt really great. I felt like Badfish did amazing. I felt like I did pretty good. I felt like Brian did amazing. After the interview, I was like, that was great, dude. As soon as the live stream ended, it was brutal. It was nonstop, like, hate comments and like the Oxfather's boring. He talks too slow. And like, if you just watch that show for the first time, you might not get our what we bring to the table, because a lot of people that was their first introduction, but that is not our strong suit. Like super chill, not like like we're not making any jokes, like we kind of strip away all the things that make us us, but it's a very professional interview that we had to do, and it was great, and I love that we did it. But yeah, dude, the comments were brutal. I had to like turn my phone off. I was like, dude, this is awful. I was getting
Damn.
like hyper focused on it, like replying to everybody,
Yeah.
and I was like,
I
this
mean,
is like almost a mania. It's not healthy.
I will say I had my own critiques of the interview, but
Tell me.
I
Hit me.
was asleep, so I can't really say anything. That was my fault for not being there.
What was
I
your
had-
critiques?
My questions were more in my head that as the interview was going on that I wanted to ask and would have asked were more like behind the scenes stuff, like when Ben got arrested or swatted, like how did you find out? What did you do? Like where were you at? Like what the fuck was going on with all X, Y, and Z? You didn't ask any stuff like that, and I was like, that's like the interesting stuff. Like,
Well, I guess for me, it's like this isn't going to be his only show, right? Like clearly,
Right.
I think he's done like 4 since then. But here's a guy that essentially the internet to this point has seen maybe a grand total of like 15 minutes of, like couple minutes in part 1,
That's
couple minutes part
true.
2, couple minutes part 3. He has told none of his story outside of like when we had quotes from him and then Reckless Ben's videos. Reckless Ben has his own channel, right? Like I'm sure that if that's something of interest to the people in the world, that Ben and him can talk about on their channel. But it's just like people want to get to know the man.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
it was a wild. It was a
my
wild. I
questions
never.
were more, kind of
Yeah.
how the sausage was made. It's like, okay, we
Yeah.
know the sausage is done, and you can't really tell us how much you got for the sausage.
Yeah,
I want to know all the lead up stuff.
dude, that's crazy. Apparently, there was a phone, like they call it like a town hall where it's like 300 people of like in like a type of a Zoom. Like there's people that are talking, but the 300 people are listening.
Yeah.
The franchisees, and boy, there's some reporting on that already from the BAM map, and it's saying like, yeah, like Brian's going on all these hypercritical YouTube channels, and he's got his 15 minutes of fame, but he's got to be careful. I'm just paraphrasing here, but something like, we don't want to go after him again, but like, he's opening himself up to that, something along those lines. And we did, Dean, let me ask you this. If we had the chance to, I'm not saying that this is a guarantee, but would you ever want to talk to the band people, or do you feel like that would be, I feel like that'd be like a little confrontational. I don't know if that would go well live.
Yeah, I don't, bro. Because if you do, you gotta fucking break them over the coals, or otherwise people are gonna be pissed off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's also like,
And it's like you don't want to
awkward.
also do that. Yeah. It's
like it's,
hey,
at this
come
point, it's
on
like in
our
a court of
show
law.
yeah, it's like even if you fucking you pretty much have to do a witch hunt the entire time, and that's not fun for
It's
you.
not going to be fun for them. It's not going to be fun for us.
And it's like they would technically be doing us the favor of coming on the show to even get people to watch us. So you also don't want to disrespect them. I mean, I'm being very
You could just end the interview too if it was
nice
disrespectful.
here because I don't also think they deserve any grace, but also at the same time, it's like, you know, you also don't want to just get that reputation of like, oh, they were just had us on to be.
There's been people that like have interviewed them and it's like, oh, they're like bam bootlickers. Like I don't.
Yeah, and it's like if you're not constantly fucking attacking them, no one's gonna be happy.
Yeah, and like I just want to reiterate, like any interview of anyone of any circumstance, right? Like you've seen interviews with like RDJ or like Ryan Reynolds, they just walk out when they get.
Yeah, I mean, you as an interviewer,
there's always guide rails that you have to skate between, and there was a couple times where we tried to push for like a nugget, but I also want to be respectful of someone who I consider a friend and someone that's also just made a big step towards him finally being done with this. So it's like I don't want to have him answer a question that's going to get him right back into the shit, you know. So it was I thought it was good, but I just wanted to address that you know, for the people who might still be watching.
Personally, I think screw the haters. Honestly, I think 95% of people, or even a higher percentage, that are critical would never actually put themselves on screen and have an interview like that because either they'd be fearful of litigation, they'd be fearful of camera, they'd be fearful of even just doing the thing in general. So many people wouldn't do it, and even me, like I think, like I was nervous of the litigation around that. Saying the wrong thing can get you in hot water, and unlike some of the big, you know, creators like Moist Critical or some of those guys who had an opinion, we don't have the same infrastructure or money backing us yet in this group to be able to mess up. If Zach was not crisp with the interview and got himself in trouble, that's a bad situation. So I think it's cool that we got a chance to, or that you got a chance to have that interaction and, you know, like be part of that whole thing, which is really cool, without sticking your toes in hot water and still being able to ask some pretty good questions. So I feel like it was a really good time doing it. And I don't think I know what you went to school for, but I don't think it was like journalism. Like this is something a skill that you've grown on your own terms. So I think that's also really worthy of like a good job. I mean, nobody has to like it, but you guys go and try. Then you go and make the connection. You go and keep the channel going this long.
I think one guy, you know, towards the end, I started getting a bit like, started being a fucking asshole because it kind of pissed me off. But I was like, yeah, I look forward to your interview with Brian. Like, dude, like, let's fucking see it, dude.
It's easier said than done, man. It's easy to be critical when you're on the other side of a keyboard.
Yeah, it's also easy to be like, y'all should have done more when you're not the one getting an email saying you're treading on defamation with like $1 million company.
Straight up.
Like, pretty easy to Monday morning 100%. Quarterback it.
Also, like, even with the questions you did ask, there was some stuff Brian just couldn't say legally.
Yeah.
Like, I can't really answer that, but just know X, Y,
one day
Z.
it might come out. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you really couldn't push that hard anyway because of the situation. But yeah, I'm with Ben. Fuck them. They don't pay your fucking bills. Who gives a fuck?
Dude, honestly, they might have with how much fucking people watched it. It was crazy, dude.
Really? How many are we at now?
Views? The most viral you've been, right? That's the most
viral. Well, not including those like shorts that like randomly popped off. This is like my most viral piece of like content, I guess. Right now, 65,000 views. That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
850 comments, dude. It was crazy, dude. It was literally like almost like overwhelming. Like I can't even imagine like how bad it must have been for like Reckless Ban or Brian, like getting all those comments. Like we're not used to that, so like it was a lot for us to deal with. But it was fun. It was a ride, and keep up with it. Yeah, I'm glad that you know, the situation's not over, but it is certainly winding down, I should say. That's not insider information. Obviously, Brian, the big goal was getting Brian, you know, kind of free from all this, and you know, I think it'll be nice to have this part of CW behind us. Hopefully, in the next couple months, we can move on from it. So, anyways, let's get this show on the road.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there.
We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
Shall we lock in the artillery power?
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collecting weekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big, big, big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
And I'm Ben.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. And tonight's show is sponsored by our friends over at Rivix Labs for smooth, clean energy without nicotine, no sugar, and no crash. Check out Rivix Focus Plus Energy gum and pouches. Use code Collecting Weekly to save 15% on your order. Now let's get into the show.
We have a great show. I don't know if I'd say great, but I will say we actually have stuff to talk about. And I mean, man, we had like the best Patreon members. We had so many fun chats this week, and a couple.
You
of them
guys
really-
missed me
really
so
helped us
much.
out.
It's been 2 weeks since I've seen you, and Dean gave me such
Has
a
it
warm
been
welcome
2?
backstage, honestly.
I
Yeah,
feel like
been
it's
a
been
whole-
like 4 or 5 weeks.
No, it's only been 2 weeks, but still. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dean actually
we
was
missed
not
you.
very warm backstage, if I'm honest. Yeah.
Yeah,
I no longer feel loved by Dean. You hate to see it.
there you go. Well, you know that's what happens when you don't show up. Dean, we have a very special segment that we start off all of our best shows with.
Yeah, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
It's new this week.
Yeah. What'd you get new this week? I had a pretty good week. I got some figures in the mail. I made some trades. I got the
Yeah, what the fuck was that all about?
Hot Toys PS4 Spider-Man.
Yeah, what the fuck? When did this happen? When and why did this happen?
So, Victor, the one that just got into Hot Toys like not that long ago.
What the
Victor
fuck?
Moreno. He had sent me a message. He was like, "Hey, do you have any? Do you know anybody selling Star Wars Hot Toys?" And I was like,
Oh, you have a
I
fuckload
might.
of Star Wars Hot Toys.
Well, no. So I was like, "Oh, I might." I was like, "I'll ask, but I don't know." He's like, "Yeah, I have these that I was trying to sell or trade, and this was one of them." I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "I have trades, but none of it's Star Wars." I was like, you know, I don't really have anything good, but I want that PS4 Spider-Man so bad. He's like, "Well, what do you have?" And I was like, I sent him a list
Wow.
of stuff I had, and
Holy shit.
he wanted my Deadpool, which, you know, I don't know, I might be able to get $100 out of that, $115.
The
And
Deadpool 2
then-
or Deadpool 1?
It was a Kit Bash that Zach did between the
Oh,
two.
okay, gosh. Nice.
It was like everything Deadpool 1, but the body was Deadpool 2. So like the head, the outfit, everything else was Deadpool 1. Or not the like bodysuit, but you know, like the shin guards and the, you know, hands and stuff. And then Rocket Raccoon from what is it? Not Endgame.
Guardians of the
one-
Galaxy?
The one before Endgame.
Infinity War?
Infinity War. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So I took a bunch of photos, and then he was like, well, I don't really know about Rocket, but I do like Loki, which was from Thor 2. And so I took a bunch of photos, and he was like, I'll trade those two if you want. I was like, really? I was like, bro, you're getting a bad trade. I was like, honestly, you could probably minimum get like $250 for that Spider-Man. I was like, the 2.0
No,
is
not
out.
for this one. Not for this one.
This one's
It's still going
pretty
crazy
good.
on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything goes crazy on eBay, bro.
I'm just saying, like, sold prices are pretty crazy there. So I was like, you're getting a bad trade if I'm being honest. I was like, but if you want to do it, I'll do it. And he was like, yeah. He's like, you said you've always wanted this figure. I'm trying to get more figures anyway, just because, like I said, he just got into Hot Toys. And so we met up and we traded, and he's happy, sending me pics and stuff. And so I finally got PS4 Spider-Man. I was super happy.
Not jealous at all.
Literally a figure I've wanted forever. So, and I would never use the spider arms and stuff, so I didn't really want the 2.0, which that figure is crazy expensive. Anyway, and then I also got the base shop One Piece Monkey D. Luffy figure arts. It's exclusive to Japan only. You have to go to the base shop to buy it. It's just the Raiden Onigashima Luffy with the hockey arm. So I ordered it from Japan and it got here finally. Super cool. I don't know if I'm going to open it because it's exclusive. So
what's a hockey arm?
Hockey is it's like a special technique in the show. Because like some people have like special powers and they're like made of fire. You can't hurt them with like physical attacks.
Gotcha.
But if you like use hockey, you're able to touch them. So
Get through.
but as you can see, his arm turns. It's in the show. It's like black and red. It's real cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then I got another Luffy figure for this custom little winter jacket that he wears on Punk Hazard. It's super cute. I like to do all the little custom Luffy outfits. So that came in the mail today. And then I also got the Figuarts Zero Rebecca from Dressrosa. But it scales with the Figuarts, so... Huh?
I think this is a good week.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm super into One Piece, and like I said, a lot of these characters like probably aren't gonna get figure releases. So anything that will scale well, if it's like a statue or something, I'm like down to get it. So she's one of them. Rebecca's a really great character. The Dressrosa arc is fucking awesome too. So, but yeah, so
Luffy's images on both boxes are hilarious. He looks like cracked out or like a few too many energy drinks. His eyes are like wild.
Bro, that's boxes. Just Luffy, dude. He's a fucking maniac, dude.
He looks crazy.
Yeah, he's so fun.
That's cool.
I honestly fucking hated Luffy for a really long time. When I was watching the show, I was like, he kind of sucks, but he fucking grows on you, and he's like, oh, I got it. Like, you got to spend enough time with him, but yeah, Luffy's great.
Cool. That's all, buddy. Nice all.
Give me 1 sec. I'm trying to figure out how to look at this stuff. Oh my gosh, this is the worst. I hate the community tab. I hate it so much.
I did hear.
I figured it out.
I did hear hockey, Trevor. That's all I heard. I was like, ooh,
it's pronounced hockey, but it's H-A-K-I, hockey.
Gotcha.
Let's check in with the chat. We got the Brucky Lee DLC Darth, Toy Mafia, Defective, Jen. God damn it. I fucking hate this stupid fucking camera. Hang on.
Jen streamed today. And for a long time, I was surprised. Usually she only streams for like an hour. And I woke up and it was like, Jen went live an hour ago. I was like, no, I'm going to miss it. And I fucking turned the stream on and she still streamed for like an hour and a half. I was like, yay.
Very nice.
What the fuck is happening? God damn.
I don't know. You're going all over the place.
Too hot for YouTube now, bud.
Bro, this has been the worst day.
Your star is shining so bright now after that video that it's just burning up the camera.
Looks like you can see Ozol right there by the S.
Yeah, hang on. Keep this going for a second, please.
Yeah, so I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know. Dude, I haven't gotten shit lately, but I spent most of last weekend. I'm not even kidding. It was one of those weekends after a long work week where you just come into your collection room, and I don't know if many of you get a chance to do this, but I spent easily like 12 to 15 hours over the weekend just in the room, reposing things, getting like accessories out of boxes and swapping accessories out, changing positions just in the display, and just like making it all a thing. Right now I've got the DX11 like backdrop that came with the original figure in behind like my InArt and custom figure. But I moved
Nice.
that thing around like 5 different times in the room. It was beside my gun rack at one point with John Wick, and then it was behind Joker, and then I had it down here with like it was wild. So, but after like doing it all, I was like, dude, what did I do with the entire weekend? I actually have no idea how I spent that much time in here just like tweaking poses. And but you sit back and you look at it and you like kind of like see where it is at all angles of the room, right? And it was fun. It was super
does
fun.
it mess with the energy if I move it over there?
Yeah. And sometimes it does, right? You sit back down and you're like, oh, I don't like it there now. And when it's like when I look over, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since I've done that, but
Yeah, I had cleared my desk. It's still dust of shit that was there, but I want to buy new shelving. I just haven't found anything I'm in love with. Because I got rid of my... Oh, fuck, Zach's gone. I'd gotten rid of all my detops and stuff. And I just want to, I guess, do like garage shelves, but I'm like, do I want to do it like that? Because I need a lot of real estate. I will,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, eventually.
Hang on, I need a second to figure this out.
That's okay.
You're good.
I just don't, because all my shit's in boxes. All my Hot Toys are in boxes. Like, this is like the only display space I have, and it looks like shit. It's always crowded, and I want to move my computer, but I don't want to do that until I have the new shelves, and it's just like a whole fucking thing. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'd be curious from the chat too. Like, have you guys been feeling like you're waiting extra long from Sideshow lately? Because I've had my well, for the one I waited for the Vi for forever, like months after I had it paid off and it was released from Sideshow, and then I'm still waiting on my Scarecrow. It's been paid off for a while, and I'm like, people are getting it. I mean, a lot of people who got it overseas obviously got it first, but I'm like, I really want that figure in. I've got like spaces all over my collection just ready for incoming figures that feel like they're taking forever to get here. Like the Ghostbusters are another one that I'm waiting for. I've got like 4 square areas just ready to go. And they're still not here yet. But I almost canceled them the other day because I was like, dude, it's taken so long.
Are they coming from Sideshow?
No, those ones are coming direct from Blitzway, but
maybe it's a Canada thing.
Maybe it's a Canada. I have no idea, but I feel like I've been waiting forever. And I'm still waiting to hear like when the DeLorean is actually going to come as well, the Blitzway DeLorean. Because I sold my Hot Toys one months ago. months and months ago.
Oh, yeah. That got delayed, though. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
It did, yeah. Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, but...
For sure.
I mean, it was like really cheap, wasn't it? Wasn't it like under like $900 or $1,000?
For the DeLorean, I think it was $999 or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
it was. Yeah, everyone thought it was gonna be like
US.
$1,500. So
US.
Yeah,
so
I'm
like
sure
for me,
you're
it is
getting
like
fucked.
$1,400, which sucks. So, but I mean, it's gonna be the definitive DeLorean in my opinion. So I think that's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Sean Forrester is saying here. This year, Sideshow is getting stuff later than normal. I'm seeing releases that are taking like 6 months again, which I like. It is what it is, I guess. But it's just like, when you're just anticipating things and you get that itch and you want to start pre-ordering again. While I was just messing around with the collection room, I decided to sell like 3 or 4 figures. One being the Arkham Asylum Joker, like where he's in his like straitjacket. The Jared Leto one, because I'm like, I was at one point going to try to get all representations of the Joker, but I'm going to get rid of him and a couple others. But I started to count up my pre-orders, and between payment plans and different companies where I have orders all over the place, I was like, oh, like I'm probably doing fine, right? No, $10,000 worth of pre-orders in random.
God,
10 grand.
Damn.
Yeah,
That
but I mean, when you
sucks.
think about it, it's like the DeLorean is $1,000 right there. The Ghostbusters are $1,200 right there. So just like right there, just between 2 items, that's a huge chunk of change. A couple of InArts coming. Like I'm still waiting on Kit to get me the InArt Superman, the Corn Sweat, and then I've got the Batman, the what's his name? Not Cavill, but the Batfleck Batman from InArt, because I've been waiting to get a Batfleck until I saw what they were gonna do. So that one's, but like again, those are all like 500 pop, like a pop for me in Canada at least. So. Adds
Jeez.
up extremely quickly. So I recommend
Yeah.
if you haven't started,
Dude.
get yourself a spreadsheet. 'Cause
happened to
I ended
me.
up canceling a few. Yeah.
That happened to me the other day with pre-orders. Not 10 grand, but it was because I was paying on my. I have a credit card on PayPal, and I had paid it down like a fuck ton. I was like, cool, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And then pre-order, and I was like, fuck, dude. And then I went back to check, and it was like I hadn't made a dent. I was like, fuck me, dude.
Yeah.
Kicked my ass, but. I want to say hi to Jenny Blood in the chat. You got to get back on the streams, bud. Jen talking about Monster High dolls. Well, okay, my nieces were super into Monster High at one point.
Ben's into Monster High too.
I had found.
Wow.
I think it
What's
was
that supposed to mean?
from.
Yeah, Monster High, bro.
Yeah, he smoked
Oh,
weed at Monster High.
That's not. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I think it was from Rick, one of the guys from the 1-6 group here in town, was selling like the Monster High Castle. And so I bought it for my nieces, and I was like, oh, dude, they're going to flip their fucking lid. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to be the hero, right? Uncle Dean coming to the rescue. I took it to them. Couldn't give a fuck about it. I was like, all right, guess. Well, they're little kids, you know. I thought I was going to be the hero, but they were just like, oh, cool, thanks.
Where's my
Sorry,
iPhone?
Did you get through the chat saying hi?
Yeah.
What's up, Janessa?
Yeah, we said hi.
I'm sorry, I didn't have my ears in. I was trying to fucking. Jesus Christ! I feel like fucking Tony Stark in the fucking cave putting the fucking arc reactor together.
Computer, unshit my pants.
Computer, fix my
Computer,
fucking
take this
shit.
guy's day.
Sounds
take
a little
this
more
guy's
like Star
clothes on.
Trek, if I'm honest, but that's fine. I didn't know you guys were fans.
Anyways, let's get into community this week. Apologies for that. Dub Toys SDCC Jada Invincible, Hot Toys Black Panther Original Suit, Disney exclusive Silver Daredevil Mask, and Sentinel 112 Master Chief. Laura Taylor, A Broken Heart Ripped Dolly.
Oh, that's true. Dolly Parton passed away today.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I don't know a lot about Dolly Parton, but that is a tremendous loss for pop culture for sure. I got the Lego Ahsoka's T6 Jedi Shuttle. Fun little build of some really cool minifigs. I actually really like that. Plus, I got to support a non-BAM secondhand Lego store. Love to see the non-BAM support there.
Marco, good to see you, pal.
What's going on, boys?
Little Marco coming in
There
late,
you
very late.
Go.
Ben, I'm glad you called Dean out for being a little frosty recently, because I feel like now that he's Dean from Will's show, he's like a little bit too
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, wow.
You know, we're only good to him if we show up, and if we don't,
Dude, I heard
we
Dean
show
talking
up.
about. I heard Dean talking about going to a con. I was like, "What happened to Dean? Bro?
Wow,
I've never seen this
damn.
before, dude."
God damn, GLP-1 Dean is different.
Dude,
Jesus.
DLP1, dude.
No,
Dude,
man,
I'm on
to
that.
be fair, I said it sounded like fun, and I wanted to go. Not that I'm going to go.
Yeah, but
That's different.
the old
I've never
Dean,
heard you
the
say
old brother, you didn't want to go to Austin, bro. You're talking about going to a
Yeah,
con
Austin
in New
sucks.
York, bro. New York
Yeah.
is probably worse, bro.
Liberal New York, and you're like,
Dude,
oh, that
you want to be
sounds
in
fun.
Mamdanieville, bro? You wanna
Everyone
be in
loves
fucking-
Mamdani, though, if we're being honest.
Okay, for real though,
Even
he
Dean.
be fixing hella shit, bro. He be fixing hella shit.
Getting stuff done.
Mamdani, dude, if my fucking camera was in New York, this shit would have been fixed already, dude. Motherfucker would have fixed it lickety split. Lickety split.
Yeah, have me fucking pay for a new
lickety.
one.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Webster Empire got nothing. Darth Mom 1019 just bought the Funko Pop Mini Jurassic Park vehicle with the Mini Dr. Grant. Very cool. Very.
I felt like this was kind of intended
cool.
to. Anyway, sorry, no, I'm wrong.
Wait a minute. Zach, when the fuck did you hear me talking about that? You don't even watch other shows. Are you watching me? Are you supporting me when I'm not here?
Fuck no, I don't watch other shows. You put in the chat. You said anyone thinking of going to New York Comic Con.
Oh yeah, because I needed a figure, not because I was gonna go.
Oh okay, I almost hit like Facebook report. My friend has been hacked. Like I was like, this shit ain't adding up, bro.
No,
this shit is not adding up.
No, they're releasing an exclusive Luffy figure that I want, and I was like, who's going? Because I need that.
Oh, Jenny says you're just trying to visit up there.
Oh,
very cool.
I could be persuaded.
Wow, there you go. Victoria says, for those who saw the lily pad tic-tac-toe in it should be Z-Log, so that's fake news right there. Here's how it looks in my meeting area. It was only out for 1 day and 3 people dropped by to play tic-tac-toe. Very cool.
It's Z-Log, not Vlog, you dumb person. Sorry, Victoria's not a dumb person. I'm just
wow.
What the hell, bro?
Coming for you now.
What the hell, bro? What the
No,
fuck?
I called Victoria Sweet Angel today.
You had to do it more of a Trump voice, but you missed out.
What the hell, bro?
I doubled the size of it, you dumb person.
There it is. God, that clip is legendary, dude.
Okay, I need to rename this to dumb person because it's under double the size, and I was like, I think this is the clip.
Victoria got you. It's Vlog because of her.
Oh, okay, get her the fuck out of here. Get her the fuck
Very
out
smart.
of here.
You just don't see no cut.
Yeah, how do you ban
right
someone?
now. How do you ban someone? Let's see here. Community.
I did
new
call
this
her a
week.
Sweet Angel today.
Moose got.
Ooh.
Is that Deadpool in a Model T?
I don't think
That was Moose's first vehicle.
That's not a Model T, but
Model T.
What is that? What is that then?
I don't know.
it's like a carriage car.
RoboCop. Love to see it.
It looks like he's trying to escape.
Hot Toys Thai pilot and the AT-AT driver and ordered some glass eyes for the Tauntaun. Well, that's
that's way better.
Jesus Christ.
That's way better. Those eyes before are awful.
Dude. Alberto Cortez got the final swingsuit. I need that bad.
I like
Sean
the pose.
Forrester. Shout out to Sean because he be pushing me. 3 foot Sentinel, my biggest 3D print so far.
Sean
Whoa, that's
Forster
cool.
has been fucking on one. They're just printing out fucking things left and right. I'm like, dude,
This
Can
is
I
huge
have it,
too.
John? Can I
Yeah,
have it?
you think about how big that Galactus is. Like,
yeah.
Look at this, Marco.
massive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow,
Exactly.
that's a
Candy
great
paint,
finish.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
before
it's
seen type of quality at Zach's Wonderland.
Gorgeous. Yep.
Did you stick it in the oven for like 20 seconds?
Melt it up.
Well, it's a 3D print, so no.
They
Why would I
have,
do that? What?
Because it like melts the surface layer and it comes out real glassy. There's like I watched a video on it.
I think they're talking about acetone smoothing, but that's
No,
different
it's like
plastic.
a legit heat. Oh, actually, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's like heat plus acetone, and it vaporizes the acetone.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not that type. Oh yeah, Jenny got the she commissioned the nail cathedral. So that
nail
is
cathedral. What is that?
it's like the bottles of the UV resin, like
Okay.
for the nails. It's like not paint. It's like you cure it and it gets real hard. Because she owns a salon, right? So she has like probably like 1,000 of these. I think it's for her salon, but it's a cathedral and it's got different rows, so you can put all the colors, and it looks really cool.
It's called
Like a display
pews.
stand almost. It's like a pew stand.
Okay, don't fucking lecture me, bro. When's the last time you went to church?
It's a cathedral,
fucking
bro.
guy.
I like
When's the last time I
Cathedral
went to
seating.
church?
I get where he's going with
What the
it.
hell, bro? Anyways, this fucking heathen's over here fucking coming at me.
Okay,
this
I
is
used to
really
be a
cool.
youth pastor. How dare you?
Yeah, well, I used to fucking go to church, bro. So fucking.
Yeah, used to, and now you're a fucking. I'm not even.
Yeah,
gonna say
yeah.
what
Well,
you are.
fucking. You know what? You're a fucking
That's why his
gabagool. How
camera
about
keeps
that?
cutting out.
Yeah.
It's Bam, dude. Dude, I swear to God, this is a real thing that happened. Like literally
Swear
10
to
minutes,
me.
like 15 minutes before the interview, dude. 2 missionaries came to my door, dude. I thought Bam bugged me, bro. I thought they fucking were trying to, this is just a joke, by the way, to be clear. But, dude, I was like, dude,
For legal reasons. This is
really,
no.
yeah, I'm like, I'm like, dude, what the hell? What are the odds, dude? And then I had to tell them if they knew about the Lego situation, and those little girls were so confused. They're probably like 16, 15-year-olds.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, what do you know about?
Bro.
Wait, what?
Did you see what he put in the private chat? That's
No.
fucked up.
I thought it was relevant.
What the hell? Dude, that's me and Dean rolling up with the GLP ones, dude.
It seems racial.
What the hell, dude?
Oh man.
Dude, what the hell, Marco? You're a fucking piece of shit.
Hey, at least it's
You
not
showed
Jelly
that
Roll.
before. You showed that before. It wasn't an original joke.
What the hell, dude?
Good
Yeah,
recall.
well, me and Dean
Good
are on the
recall.
way to being skinny, bro. So you're fucking. You're
Bro, I was going through a bunch of old clips today of us. I've lost so much weight. It's crazy.
You really have, bro. Those headphones are barely hanging on now.
Dude, they were like,
They're
Pretty compliment,
stretched.
actually.
still need some time. In fact, I was looking at new headphones today. Need to get some new ones.
Hell yeah.
Hell
That's a
yeah.
good compliment. You're looking good, buddy. Keep it up. Stay healthy.
Okay. Sean Forrester. Wow, we're like 40 minutes and we have not touched news at all.
It's a good show. We're having fun, dude.
Fuck the news. Fuck the news. I don't want to talk about this goofy ass nippleless Bruce Lee. Sean Forrester got the Mezco, Conan, Radioactive Tick, and Shadow Work from Operation Monster Force.
That's dope. The tick is cool.
Mandy Burton got the Michael Jackson.
Great poses.
Letty got a bunch of vintage toys and goodies. Very cool. Very cool. Grayson Stevens.
Ooh.
Oh, Jenny, find me some Spider-Man books, please. Grayson Stevens SDCC exclusive limited edition Avengers Doomsday poster and Doom mask and
I
cloak.
wonder how much that costs. Yeah.
Damn, that's a flex, dude. That is a flex.
I thought that was a Doom pillow.
There's a goon pillow, bro.
What the hell is this?
What the hell?
Man?
Dude, $10. Give me that code, bro. Eric Lorkey got the Mars Toys MAT-023B 60s Housekeeper.
I think
it
that's
naked?
the vehicle that Moose posted earlier. You got the wrong
Manny
figure there.
Gonzalez got the Fortnite Michael Myers. That's pretty cool,
Oh,
actually.
God. The Hot Toys
That
is going
is
to start doing this.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Hot Toys doesn't have the license for.
Trevor
Yeah,
Weed,
but they're
bro.
going to start doing. I bet they start doing likenesses within the game, like John Wick
Oh,
or
like
Spider-Man.
Fortnite.
Or yeah, I bet they.
Dude.
Yeah,
Trevor Weed got a weightless
Smart.
conversion for the Hot Toys Batman Returns 2.0. It's the peasant version. I got, of course, the Jackson cape to go with it. Social Toy Storm figure. Very cool. Very cool.
Oh, that's the one that was like
yeah.
limited to 300 worldwide, isn't it?
Worldwide. Jared
There's
G.
no way
Agent-
those. There's no way those are limited like that. I actually just got her in too, but well, you can't see it because this is blocking.
flex.
I wouldn't know because you didn't put it in the chat.
Wow,
Jared
I'm
G
just
said, "I just
pulling
think
it out.
Agent Venom is
Pulling it out.
ridiculously fun." I'm
Unbelievable.
just kidding.
No.
Austin got the absolute Batman number 21 piece homage cover in a
Hell yeah.
9.8.
That's dope, dude.
That is pretty dope. This is what Pete got, by the way. I skipped his comment, but it was the picture was on a different part of the
Solo.
Marco, you should do it on live unboxing of that, man. That'd be cool.
That would
Or
involve
not.
some
That's
level of
fine, too.
effort, but yeah.
Some
What was that, Dean?
Moose. God damn, Moose, did you get all this shit this week, or are you just fucking showing off? Holy fuck.
I think it's just flexing.
Gandalf. Damn, this is a crazy flex, my brother. RoboCop as well. I made this. It's the Rubble for Amazing Spider-Man 33. I 3D printed it, or designed it and 3D printed it.
Wow.
These are going to be for sale on...
All right, Jess, I see how it is. What,
Well,
am I,
me
chopped
and
liver?
me and Jay go way back. I printed it. It's on eBay if you want to buy one. You can also message me directly to buy one. And also, if you're a Patreon, the files are on Patreon. You can download and print it at home.
Okay, bro. I'm glad I watched your Z-Log today.
Okay.
Because you've been posting this in the Patreon chat, and so is who else is making this?
Sean Forrester.
Sean
Look at
Forrester.
this.
I was
What a
like,
guy.
what the fuck is this thing? I was like,
Looks like
I
a
was
sewing
like, is
machine.
this like a weird like sci-fi gun? What the fuck is this thing? And then on your Z-Log, you actually like posted what it's from. I was like,
Yeah, the
oh,
references.
okay. Yeah, I was like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, it's just
Honestly, nailed it. But like, without the context, I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a fucking goon machine, bro.
Yeah,
It does kind of look like a gun.
It's true.
it does a
Like
little
that's
Kinda
bit.
look like a gun. Yeah.
Like something
sewing
out of like
machine.
fucking
The needle in the front.
Battlestar Galactica or something. I was like, I don't know what this is.
Hell yeah. Anyway, so there is that. We did a community this week. Did they cause Baby the show? We ask and honestly never answer whether your favorite figures or
I answer it all the
collectibles
time.
cause babied. Let's look into this. We got the InArt Bruce Lee.
Brucky Lee, and we got Ben on.
Lee.
Damn.
Dude, one could be so
Time
lucky.
to drop it.
What's up, Philly?
What's up, Philly? I honestly think, goddamn, I fucking hate looking up InArt stuff. Their posts are so fucking hard to find.
You just go to inart.com and
No, because they posted. Okay, you fucking guy. They posted pictures of him without the shirt. That's what I was trying to fucking reference. You fool. Can someone find that for me, please? And
Yeah,
send
let
it to
me let me ban Ben really quick.
I got you.
Yeah, ban that idiot, bro.
Ben really
Here we go. Moose with the membership, 18 months. Thank you for that. Deadpool was on a 1896 Ford quad. What the fuck? Quadricycle. Before the model. Yeah, I'm just flexing because I haven't had time to unbox. Brother, it's called New this week, not Flex this week. But thank you for the membership. Damn, Ben, you're on one tonight. Ben's not cruising and looking for a fight. I think they took them down. I saw them today. What the hell? Anyways, this figure's some fucking bullshit. 5 fucking 39 American greenback dollaroonies for this motherfucking figure that has no nipples is crazy.
He doesn't need to have nipples. He's in a sewn.
Well, hang on.
No, they
If
flexed it without
if
the
you're
shirt
gonna,
on.
yeah, if you're gonna look, this is pants prints all over again. Okay. Oh, you can't see the pants, so he doesn't need the pants prints. Well, I mean, there's pictures of that motherfucker with
If he
nipples.
has little nipples poking through his shirt, I think
That's what they said on TikTok. I asked them directly. They said that they didn't like the way the nipples looked under the shirt. Then
There's the
why
nipple.
fucking have the pictures all over the fucking group? Apparently, I can't fucking find this shit.
There's the
Did you find
band. I just dropped it in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Right there.
Thank you for that. Appreciate
Those
that
are the
so
band
much.
photos.
I don't. Okay, if it's one thing, right, that this is not supposed to come off, then why fucking show it? Why put all this fucking paintwork and detail and this is not, you know when a body is meant to be shown, right? Because they fucking do the finishing work to it. Why do all this if you're not gonna fucking show it?
Can you zoom a little bit?
And there's a fucking zipper. What the fuck?
I feel like there's
That's
a
a
little...
point, actually, Zach. Give yourself a point on that one. I did not consider that. I thought it was just straight body. Sorry to interrupt, Marco. I thought it was just straight body. I didn't realize there was any actual finishing work to it. Other than I thought they were just showcasing the structural nature of the body, right? Like trying to show the
there's
musculature.
definitely no nipples on there,
and the,
Margo.
There's no nipples.
That being said, Zach's Wonderland will be offering a nipple upgrade kit. It's $45.
Computer enhance. Computer, give this man nipples.
Release a nipple.
That motherfucker's got some big ass nipples. I've seen him. We're at nipple.
My nipples look like milk duds. Sorry.
If you had
It does
this
look
on
like
the
maybe
shelf,
there's a dot. I agree.
Are you really bothered by the lack of nipples though? Like I feel
Yes.
like the musculature,
Yes.
the sculpt, that's what
Brother.
my eye immediately goes to.
Okay.
I don't search and like, damn, no nipple.
Look, okay, it's one
It'd be
thing.
like if he didn't have a belly button.
Yeah, okay,
I don't
exactly.
think you'll be able to take them out.
It's one thing, brother. There's a zipper on the goddamn fucking back of the outfit. What are you talking about?
Is it? Oh, it's on the back. I thought it was in. I thought he was sewn in. My bad.
Okay, well, if that's the case, why did they put it in one of the prototypes? It makes no fucking sense. Look, if that's the case, right? Okay, he's in a suit. We can't take the suit. I get it, but here's the thing. It's not like a BB, right? The number of people that would display him completely nude is probably at least 2. And we know who those 2 are. But I would say there's a higher number of people that would display him like this. That is why that's important. Like Gandalf, no one's going to display Gandalf like this, so he doesn't need nipples. I'm just saying, that's just a weird thing to leave off.
I also wonder if it's just early prototype stage. Like, I think it might just be not finished yet.
Brother.
Possibility.
Are the
At least
nipples
paint
like
them
they're
on, right? If
like
they're not
the
gonna poke
nipples?
through.
They're like, dude, we didn't get license or approval for the nipples, dude. It's gonna be one of the last things we add.
They said we could do the figure if he didn't have nipples. His estate was very clear on the nipples.
It's definitely not screen accurate. I need to see it. Nipples are
Now-
an accessory is wild.
I just wonder
That's the deluxe version with the nipples.
Now it's been
but
a
you gotta pay
long
extra.
time. It's been a long time since I've seen this film.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if he ever takes his shirt off in this outfit like this, because it is like
I don't
a
think
jumpsuit.
so. But again,
But it's
if
weird to
that's the case,
flex
then
it.
don't finish the whole body, right? Like,
Or not only that, but don't show it off. Like, oh, look at all this. It's like, yeah, it's just weird. It's weird to not have nipples.
even if you're saying it disrupts the sculpt, like just paint them on. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
Well, it's silicone. It's not gonna hold paint.
brother, they fucking
I think
paint the
it's funny-
fuck out of this body. Look at all the paint work on this. Shit ain't fucking raw silicone.
I think it's funny that you're more upset about the lack of nipples than the price itself, which is
That's
freaking
the
wild.
big. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's so fucking expensive, and you got to pay extra for the nipples. You got to buy the
Doesn't
nipple upgrade
even
kit.
come with it. Yeah.
$539 fucking dollaroonies. Shout out to Trevor Weed. He fucking gave us a price breakdown. You could get five. I don't know how the fuck he got 517 shipped, but that's what he said. With a 4% code, 442, which is 432 minus a $10. Please stop, whoever's doing that. Minus $10 code plus max of a $20 tariff ship from Kit. Jesus Christ. $439.99 ship from Underground Figures. $529 full pay ship from Spec Fiction.
I'm trying to help you.
Out of their fucking minds, bro. That is crazy price. That is crazy price.
Big Mike isn't here today, but we had talked about this on Friday.
MAGA Mike?
Yeah, MAGA Mike. And
Oh, was it MAGA? I did not know that. It's MAGA.
yeah, either way. The 539 from InArt themselves, they're saying it's shipping and tariffs included. Now, tariffs are all over the fucking place. You know, sometimes they're more, sometimes they're less. You know, it's fucking bullshit. So it's like, okay, you're charging me today, but if that is less when this
It's
figure comes
changing
out,
every day.
are you gonna charge me less? Am I gonna
Or
get
more.
refunds? Yeah, or more. Like,
So the company will get a refund though.
yeah,
It's
well,
that AIPA, bro.
so yeah, it's just fucking, it's fucking crazy. Like, shipping and tariffs aren't even that much. You know, let's just say, you know, it's a sculpted figure, doesn't really come with a whole lot. It's not super intricate. So maybe this is like a $350 figure, right? Is shipping and tariffs really
No.
almost $200 more, $170, whatever it is? Like, I don't think it is.
To your point, Dean, one of the things that confused me was that I was able to get it at Kit, 1/6 Kit, for $100 less. But Kit's a reseller, so you would think that he would have to, like, obviously buy the figures, still make profit, then still ship it for free because it's free shipping through Kit,
Right.
and it still was $100 less. And anytime in Canada I've received anything that's had tariff or customs charges attached to it, it's never been anything more than like $30 to $40 customs for a figure. So for me, it felt like InArt's website had a $70 markup. Now Shane did mention, Shane 1/6 Figure Focus, shout out to Shane, that he thinks it could be more like VAT charges and some of those other like fees that go in like for like worldwide distribution. I don't know enough
pay
about
that
that to
shit.
speak to it specifically, but I still feel like it's weird to me that InArt seems, on the surface at the very least, to be charging more than what you can get it through retailers. It looks like they're just trying to take more. And I think if they were, you know, optimistic like Ben here, you know, if they were just trying to do something nice for the collector and give you an all-in-one price so you don't have to think about it, you can just pay the bill and you'll get the figure and that's all good, and they thought that was a good idea, they should offer it. But then they should also offer the secondary option, which is you get an estimate at shipping, just like you've always got an estimate at shipping, like when you go to pay for the figure, and like you can control the cost yourself a little bit. If it ends up costing more, then I guess you gambled poorly. But if it ends up costing less, then you saved money. But I don't like leaving that money in control with the company. I'd rather have that money in control myself. I'd rather have an estimate and know what I'm buying than just pay more in advance, just in case it needs to cover an additional cost or not. Like it's too vague, and so not having the option I think was a little suspect. I didn't like that.
I order a lot from overseas, and like to be clear, I've never ordered from InArt. Boycott's still going strong. Marco, have you ordered from InArt?
I've never ordered directly from them because it seems like the price, it was higher than other shops. So if they're licensed in the U.S., you could get it cheaper other places, was my experience.
Has anyone in the chat ordered from InArt? Because like I said, I order from China all the time. AliExpress, Temu, eBay. I have never once in my entire fucking life bought something and then paid 5 fucking separate payments. If that's how it works at InArt, maybe I'm not familiar with this. I've never heard of that ever in my life. JV, did you have to pay a product price and then you got charged a second charge for shipping and then a second charge for import duties and a separate charge for applicable taxes and then a separate charge for clearance customs fees? I've never fucking heard of that. And that's why when they said for the Wukong, they were like, "Oh, we're saving you so much hassle." I'm like, "What hassle? Like, you export the product, you fucking fill out the customs forms, and then I get a bill at the end, right? Like a tariff bill at the end. That's what are we doing here? Like, why is this shit fucking? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah,
like obviously you pay product and shipping and then tariff, but I never heard of these other.
Dude, honestly, I don't even know how it fucking works because I order stuff from AmiAmi all the time, and if I ship it from DHL, it's usually much faster. It's more expensive, it's faster. But when it gets here, I have to pay DHL like a clearance fee. But if I choose the second option, which is just EMS, which is like the normal thing, it might take like a week longer, if that, so it's a few days. I don't have to pay that fee. So it's like, what the fuck is DHL charging me for?
Yeah.
That the other shipping company isn't. Like, I don't get it.
You know what the worst part is for me, though? The price and the situation within art overshadows some of my excitement for this figure. When I first saw it put up, I was like, that is freaking awesome. Like, when I was growing up, like, the love that like Bruce Lee had for martial arts and like the just awe and aghast people would be when they would see him perform like either on stage or like in interviews and just like kind of doing his thing. It was awesome, right? And so to see him as a figure, like likeness wise, outfit wise, musculature wise, all that, I would give this figure somewhere in the 9 to a 10 range, right? Like I've seen people with likeness comparisons and I think that there's some subtle tweaks that they could make on the likeness that would make it a 10 out of 10. But it's damn close. It looks really freaking good. The problem is at that price, I would expect it to be a 10 out of 10. Like, it should have nipples. It should have perfect likeness. Like, when you're getting into that cost echelon for this, like, for this hobby, that seems like a ton. And it sucks because it does overshadow it a little bit as a result, despite it being a pretty cool option. So
yeah, because what was the fucking price on the Terminator 2 pack?
Stupid
That's
money.
the best value within it right now so far, but it's like
fucking low.
It's like $500. I think it was like $250 a figure. I think it's something along that lines.
Whoever said they're recouping costs like on the next figures, 10 points. That's crazy. Moose says I ordered the exclusive Paul Atreides from InArt, paid in full in May 24, got the wrong version January 25. It was a major pain in the ass to get it resolved. Then the rooted would not attach to his neck. Yeah, it sounds fucking. And I think there was. Here we go. So there was a live stream. Let me just read this to you guys real quick. InArt will redo the Bruce Lee head sculpt. The overall facial bone structure was made slightly slimmer. If the new version turns out well, they will use the new head sculpt. If the result is not satisfactory, they will keep the original. It seems kind of fucking pointless, but okay. Both the head sculpt and hair will use a film lamination coating technique. I don't know what that means. Since Bruce Lee's hairstyle can be difficult to maintain, InArt has decided to use a sculpted / gelled hair based on the overall visual effect. The center
lamination
seam
coating
of the
is probably making it look like greasy, like gelled almost, or a little greasy, sweaty. I would think.
Yeah, I think whoever makes the basketball figures, they have their own type of technique for that as well. The center seam of the clothing will be further optimized. They will not use seamless arm design, which seems crazy to me. Since there are many different hand poses and considering the overall integrity of the silicone body, they will instead further optimize the seams and joints. Also crazy is that the shoes are affected by copyright licensing issues. They will announce later whether they will produce a 1/6 figure from Phantom Blade Zero. The 1/12 Great Sage Sun Wukong set is coming soon. Wonder Woman video is filming the unboxing video before shipping. The 3 Chinese calligraphy designs / characters on the Bruce Lee display base were provided by Bruce Lee's family. Also one of the craziest fucking posts that I've ever seen was the guy asking, why doesn't the base say Bruce Lee or something like that? And it's like, you know that there's like other languages, right? Jesus. Legendary fucking
was it
post.
Ben?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like something I would say.
I mean, it does look nice. I mean, I'll be honest, like, I like Bruce Lee as much as probably the average person. I don't like Bruce Lee fucking $539 much. So that's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah,
Marco, what did you think on this one, buddy?
Yeah, because it is like a beautiful piece. I'm not a huge Bruce Lee guy, but like love this like staircase dio, all the hands, like very unique, right? The all yellow jumpsuit. Obviously they put a lot of R&D into the body as well. They forgot the nipples, but fine. That's, you know, for some of us is fine. But yeah, the price just bumps it into like, all right, there's a, you got to be really, really into this character, I would say, to where it's like, if it was around 350, you might consider it as like a really cool 1/6 figure. Like, all right, great work of art, because they did a great job. Like, it really is really, really nice. But yeah, for the price that they're asking, you could just not justify getting it to get it if you're not really into Bruce Lee, I would say. That's kind of where I'm at.
He's more expensive than that seamless Hulk we just got from Hot Toys, which has a brand new designed like silicone seamless body to it. Like, that thing is crazy, and this thing is more expensive, which is wild.
No, that's a great point, Ben. Totally. Totally the calculus right there. Right? You could get that full ass Hulk. No doubt this is going to be beautiful in hand though. Like, when this drops, people are going to be like, ah, shit, I should have tried to jump on this. Yeah. Maybe they'll have stock around at the time, maybe not. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. And like you said, there's so many other things coming out. You got to prioritize, maybe not this.
For sure. And like some of John's messaging, I've heard him say a couple times on a couple different live streams. And I like John. He seems like a nice guy, but I've heard him say kind of the messaging from these figures, it seems like, is that, you know, he said himself, like, these aren't supposed to be for everybody, which is fair. Like, there are premium brands out there where it's like the cost doesn't have to make sense to us in order for them to sell it at the price, right? I've heard in sales for years, you know, the prices, the best price is the price the customer is willing to pay, not the best price for the company, right? And it's a shitty way to look at it, but it also, like, premium brands exist for that very reason. So it's like, if you want in, you can get in, but you have to pay the price tag. I'm also seeing, you know, companies like J&D. We've talked about price conditioning before on the show, and controlling the message around price conditioning, and like, I keep seeing it in Hot Toys and InArt and J&D. It's like they charge you a little bit more and then they reel it back, and then they charge you a little bit more and then they reel it back. And before you know it, we're all saying, wow, $285 is such a great price. Where like 10 years ago, $285 would have knocked us out of our chairs. We were like, seriously, like, it better be a DX for $285, right? But and obviously inflation happens, and like, I get it. It's not lost on me that things cost more now. Like I get that, but also, like, these specifically, you know, like, the margin here, I think, is lower than we think as collectors. I think this costs them way less to make these than we think that they do. Like, and so, and again, we're willing to pay the price. We're collectors. We love the art. We love the characters, the movies, whatever. But now it's getting into territory where if their messaging is that these aren't meant for everybody, then it definitely excludes a big chunk of fan base and collectors and people who really love and support your company to just kind of say, yeah, we're going to charge more anyways. Take it or leave it.
Really well said, Ben. And I see Trevor saying this is $14 more than Man of Steel on kit. That's fine. You know, the kit price was not the first price that I saw. So we talk about them controlling the messaging. Like, I saw a very high price and it immediately turned me off to this figure, because I'm like, okay, I do like Bruce Lee, but don't love Bruce Lee. Not like a huge, like, if this was a sports figure, I might be like, oh, okay. But yeah, just did not speak to me personally, although I have to acknowledge it's very quality. Like, it looks beautiful. It's a great prototype.
Oh yeah.
Just needs nipples.
Would you get banned if you show the shirtless picture, like the real life shirtless picture of him? Because it stood out to me when I saw that side by side.
The real actor?
Yeah, I dropped it in the chat.
I don't think
It's a pretty good shot.
It's a dude.
It's a pretty good shot.
That looks kind of.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
bringing
I don't
that
know.
fucking picture up, dude.
Okay, bro.
Wow.
It's your life.
That's the fucking only picture you could fucking find?
I just showed the whole definition of his body. I just figured,
Dude,
that was
any
a good
lower,
one to
I'd
show.
see his fucking cock, dude.
But it's
Holy
not
fuck.
lower. You know?
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Looks a little
What the-
Latino right here too.
The hell, dude? What fucking movie is this from? Fucking
Yeah, what the
Crouching
fuck are
Tiger,
you
Hidden
searching
Dragon, dude?
for?
What the hell?
Different Enter the Dragon. You know what I mean?
Whoa! It's Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, bro.
Holy shit.
My goodness. Took me
I don't
out
like
there for a
that.
second. I don't like that
I
at all.
don't like that at all, dude.
I did
How
not.
do we go from that to this? How do we? Even
I did not appreciate
Tell
that.
us.
Han Solo.
Is this Jenny D? Jenny Blood in the chat? Jenny U3T7. I don't know what the fuck that is. We got the blogger photos for the captain. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It does look pretty good. You know, and it looks fucking goddamn good with that Chewbacca. Are you good, bro? You fucking
Chewbacca. Yeah, I'm cleaning my desk. Sorry.
Yeah, I can tell. I was it's like in the middle. It's
Cleaning
got some
his desk.
Clorox.
You know.
What'd you get on your desk, bro?
I saw that picture of Bruce Lee and I was like,
He's
eh,
breathing
it's
heavy,
good.
too.
That's that Dean Cream, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. You know, you're always gonna have, what is it, Dean? The brown jacket, blue jacket, fucking purists. So, you know, I'm sure there's like some people that don't like the jacket, but who are those people, right? You know, this looks
Cool to
great,
have it.
honestly. Yeah, it's great to have it. And where's that fucking picture with Chewbacca? Because that shit looked crazy. That looked freaking this right here, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
Dude, this is the Chewbacca with the C-3PO backpack, right?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Dude, he looks fantastic. I don't know. I don't have the eye for it. Maybe it could be better, but I think it looks good enough for me. The thing I'd be
the
curious
pictures-
is whether this blaster, because the blaster, the DL-44 changes like movie to movie, and even sometimes scene to scene. So I'd be curious if this is the actual prop from this part of the movie. I would be curious, but yeah. Jenny says most companies have some sort of price conditioning going on now. They inflate it and put it on sale. Yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto. The fucking game's like $100. Sorry, Marco, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, like, it's not quite shrink ray, but really strong sculpt. Like, some of the pictures seem a little soft, but yeah, I'm certain that in hand, this one's going to look great. So obviously we have very high standards for a character that we love, but I'm having a hard time finding a lot of complaints with this one.
This or that,
Look at that.
this one or the Return of the Jedi version, because we
This
just
one
people
by
just got
this
that
one by
too.
far.
ESB
Dude.
all
You like
day.
this one more? Yeah,
I don't like
The
the hair.
accessories
maybe
are
it's
Dude.
my
better.
favorite movie. You don't like the hair of Return of the Jedi one, Zach?
And it's not Hot Toys' fault. He just had a goofy hairstyle and
He just had
Return
a
of the
goofy-
Jedi.
That's fair.
Kind of a weird expression on that one too, but even that one's great. Like, honestly, you can't really go wrong.
Like I was saying to you guys earlier, like my pre-orders had gotten a bit out of hand, so I got to wheel it back a little bit because I'm like, I wanted this one and I wanted the Chewbacca, and most of my Star Wars collection is Empire Strikes Back, so like these like almost need to be in the display.
Gotta have
But
it.
it's such a huge commitment to have both of them that I'm like, oh man, like there's so many other cool things coming right now. But this looked so good. It looks so good.
Nasty boy.
The only thing that I'm thinking is if you're more of a New Hope fan, like if you like Han from A New Hope, 50th anniversary is coming up next year. In my opinion, there's a good chance we see at least another representation of Han. Now that we know that they're going to give us representations of a younger Han, we haven't got an artisan Han yet, so like I can see them
stop.
going that way, even potentially with a New Hope. Probably both, right? A sculpted and an artisan, but I can see it happening. So don't necessarily lock yourself into these ones if you're waiting on the New Hope is my thoughts, because buy yourself a little time. But this thing looks freaking awesome. I don't love the base. I think it's weird that this base, like, and I know it's a reuse, but how like high up it sits, but also how small the platform actually is. Like he almost like in this pose even specifically,
yes,
it doesn't look like he's got enough speed. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got enough space, which is weird. So, but
this
right now
that deserves like a bespoke base. Like give us something that represents at least one of these looks that he has. Yeah, they fell short there, but they normally do. What do you think, Dean? You getting this one?
No, I have the A New Hope one. Most of my original trilogy collection is A New Hope. If they do a 2.0, I'll probably get that one. But I do like this a lot. I think the only two Empire figures I have are DX07 Luke and Boba Fett. So I don't really need this. I do like it. If I ended up getting it, I wouldn't be upset, but I'm not like tripping over myself to do it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Darth Sidious blogger photos posted as well. This shit looks crisp. I like it. I do like it a lot. Super crazy, intricate outfits. I think they look fantastic. The red one, beautiful. Yeah. Love it.
The hood. I like the hood looks like it sits low.
Yeah. I think Dean's got one more payment on hers before she gets it. She was telling me. Yeah, it was really funny. Like randomly out of the blue, she messaged me. She's like, "Hey, this picture's
bro. Whoever
crazy.
fucking dude, they need 10 raises, bro. You couldn't give them enough money for taking this fucking picture, dude. This is the best part about this picture is the face ain't look nothing like the fucking pose, dude. Imagine that face on that pose, dude. I need to see the camera, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
That's dope, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just like randomly one day she messaged. She's like, "Hey, I really want a Palpatine. Which one's like the Palpatine to get?" I was like, honestly, I was like, this one. It's gonna come out in a few months. So she was really excited to get this, and yeah, she was telling me today. She's like, "I only have one more payment on it, and then it's ready to ship." I was like, "Cool." But yeah, these figures these pictures look amazing. I think, honestly, Hot Toys nailed this character pretty much every single time they've done it, so it doesn't surprise me at all. But the two different looks you get, this is a banger figure for sure.
I'm torn on this one because when I was a kid, for whatever reason, I was drawn to Senator Palpatine in The Phantom Menace. I just I didn't even know really anything about politics, but I just I had his the mini carded figure that had the electronic voice clip with him, and I just thought he was cool. And as a kid, I thought I really pieced it together that he'd eventually be Sidious. I thought that was a hidden secret that somehow I had unlocked by watching, him in character. But anyways, all that to say, yeah, I was right. I'm oh wow, I'm so smart when it comes to Star Wars. Not so much, but
yeah, no, you're an idiot.
Yeah, bit of a dumbass. Don't worry about it. Here's the thing, though. I think we'll probably still get a Senator Palpatine, so I would actually hold out potentially myself, anyways, for him, because I've thought about getting that Queen Amidala because I think that figure looked pretty cool. So having them both on the display, I think, could be a really nice a little section alongside Phantom Menace Maul. But and then Qui-Gon's on the way. It's getting out of hand. But I also really want a Darth Sidious 2.0 in Throne. If they do that, to have more of an end game, that's the one that I really want. And so that's the one I'm holding out most for. If they did a Senator Palpatine, as I said, if it was on a good sale, I would get it. But
that's funny.
Yeah, the end game look, I think, is how I'd want it. So, and I think they'll give us that eventually. Let's be honest. I'm actually a little surprised they didn't give it to us when they gave us the Return of the Jedi Vader. That seems weird, but yeah. But this
it's an interesting in terms of timing, right? I would have assumed it would come already, but yeah, just like the Hulk, eventually we're gonna get that. We're gonna get the USB throne. They'll do it all.
Yeah, be patient.
Let's see here. Thanks, Janessa, for making an account for us. Let's move on. We got the blogger photos as well. for Galactus. I think all of my issues with this figure are 100% the design of Galactus. I think this actually came out very well. I think the inclusion of the I just call them micro figures just takes it to another level. I think this actually came out. I was a fucking big hater of this, TBH, and yeah, this came out fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And you know, I gotta say, credit where credit's due. I thought this was gonna be ass, but yeah, this is great.
Zach, I've got an idea really quickly. Can you go back to with him standing, above all those buildings, right there? How hard do you think it would be to 3D print a few buildings of this scale? Because this would be sick to have him like actually towering over some buildings.
Not hard at all.
Okay,
that's a great call.
I mean, you'd have to find
also,
the building files, but yeah, it's not hard at all. Because these are, if he's 36 inches, it's probably like a less than 6-inch building. Yeah, this would be easy.
I think that's a good call, dude.
I mean, so it was a huge building, to be clear.
Be on Zach's Wonderland next week. I also wonder, Zach, if he's got nipples, honestly.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah,
could be.
Yeah.
Well, is he human? I don't know. I don't know. I actually generally don't know.
Started out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that I actually agree with you. This did turn out really cool. I also kind of hated on it at first. I thought it would look really like plasticky. But it did win me over for sure. And after I liked the film, I feel like more than a lot of people did, surprisingly. So I won't get this, I don't think, because I have no idea where I would put it. But it is cool just as a representation of the film if you didn't go in on the 6 scale figures, but you really loved it and you had a place for it. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm still interested to know how this is in hand, because this is kind of the first of this kind, right? With the soft vinyl and perhaps, you've got other comparable figures, but I just don't have the sense of like how hollow it's going to feel.
Nipple kit's $45 painted.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, with the minifigs and such, yeah, it's a really cool concept that it's like a price conditioning aside, it's a semi-affordable representation of this character at a cool scale. It's still going to be towering in the display, especially if you put some Zach's Wonderland building in there. Game over.
Did you say you wished it was $40, or did I just hear that totally wrong?
No, he was saying the buildings will be $40 painted.
No, the nipples.
Ew. Oh, the nipples will be $40. Okay. I was like, there's no way this would be $40.
No,
I wish it was $40 too.
I'm gonna charge hella money for those buildings. I don't buy for cheap, bro.
Goddamn.
I mean, we gotta find the fucking file, all right? We put the cart before the horse here. We gotta find the file first. But I'm sure there are files out there.
Bucket? Did anybody get the popcorn bucket head for this thing when the movie came out? My buddy did. It was crazy. Eyes lit up and everything. It was wild.
I just can't be bothered with popcorn buckets. I got too many other 1/6 scale figures to collect.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, there are some good popcorn buckets though. The Spider-Man one was crazy. I regret not getting the one with the whipping hand, it's like a drink holder and popcorn. But the one that I have is the one with the web topper. It's pretty cool. Let's see here. We got the Professor X from Doomsday. It's tough, right? Because... What? It's Governor Abbott.
Wow,
dude, it's like
crazy.
Tina, it's like that meme where it's like, they got like a Walmart, the fucking like the Asian guy from what the fuck is that show? Secret Wars, or I don't know what the fuck show he's in, Secret Invasion. And then there's like fucking Bruce Banner, but it's just Mark Ruffalo, and it's like, Mom, can I get the $30 middle-aged man fucking action figure with no accessories? Like, who's dropping $30 on that, bro? Actually, I know exactly who. Fucking Lord Greg.
Greg.
That's about it, bro. No, but this I don't know. That's not my favorite look for him, if I'm being honest. Not my favorite look.
Yeah, because if they're not going to give us like the chair, I want him in a suit or something. Just the jumpsuit is just screaming old man. And
no fucking Cerebro, bro.
Yeah, like there's just so many cooler things. Like, yeah, I do want the big yellow.
Does he come with a base?
No, he's
So
sitting
maybe
on his
now that they've
face.
done this, maybe
His
now that
floor.
they've done
It's
this,
the
they would
floor.
retroactively give us the Multiverse of Madness version. Probably
I
not,
think
but
so.
maybe, right? Like they've got
I would hope so.
that's just such a cooler version,
would
and
hope
that's
so.
what I would want. So for me, this is a big no. Although the Magneto looks awesome.
I said that they did Professor X dirty because of similar points to what you just said, Marco and Zach, that it's like every other character from the Fox universe is getting their like cool X-Men send off, right? Whether it was
he does have a
Deadpool and
base.
Wolverine, getting to see Wolverine in his yellow and blue outfit finally, and then we're seeing like Jim Lee inspired look for Cyclops in the trailer. Like these guys are getting their badass outfits. And Professor X, they did him kind of dirty. Like his outfit's a little boring. And like, here's the thing, the likeness is amazing. I don't like the expression though. I think it's an odd expression for him. And I get Patrick Stewart is like, he's pretty like, neutral, maybe in his expression, or like almost soured at times, right? Depending on his role. But like, I mean, he looks amazing. I kind of want to use this sculpt for my Exo 6 figures to swap them out. But I did a take video on this earlier in the week, and I joked that it looked like he was pooping himself. And it's because I honestly thought that he looked like that in his expression. But there's a lot of people that felt like that was insensitive. They thought that I was making fun of handicapped people, which
you're a
was
fucking
not.
piece of work, man.
Or old people, which that was also not the point of that. But anyways, it was a distasteful joke. It didn't land well.
Ageist, and
I apologize to anybody. I honestly apologize. That wasn't my intention.
Here, Ben, let me help you.
Wow.
Let me hang on 1 second. 1 second, Ben. Let me help you.
A man can only admit when he was wrong and ask forgiveness.
That's all right, Ben. We forgive.
Exactly.
We forgive.
Yeah.
So on Sideshow, they actually have, I guess, more fucking pictures. They're not all on the Hot Toys page. This base looks fucking cheap, dude. I remember one time I was making a Django custom, and I went to Hobby Lobby, and they had like a doll floor that was like wood, and I basically cut it up like this. And when I was done, I was like, this looks fucking terrible. And with that being said, I think this looks fucking terrible. Like, you couldn't make the circular, like, with the fucking name plaque? Like,
yeah, it's kind of random,
what are we doing
right?
here?
Like, it's a cool idea.
What are we doing here,
Oh,
bro?
yeah,
that just looks
yeah,
terrible.
That looks... So maybe he's got another look in the film, like you said, Zach. I hadn't thought of the Cerebro helmet, but yeah, that would make him look so much cooler, or him like actually having some type of like psychic expression. But as he is, it's just such a boring figure, which is very sad for a character I'd love to have in the collection with this actor. But yeah, no shot.
I think this is going to be his death scene in the film, in my opinion. He's died already as Professor X a bunch of times. Wow. But I think that flooring, I think something's going to be happening with that flooring, whether it's getting ripped away or what. Like, I don't know. Like, it's obviously the flooring of the X Mansion, I'd think, right? But if you watch like the very first trailer, I think it alludes to what could happen with these guys. So it could be cool. But I do think the yellow chair would have been the way to go, totally, at least in terms of that look. Like I said, that kind of the Jim Lee inspired, or like the comic inspired, or the animated show inspired look. This just looks like a pretty regular wheelchair, but it is cool to have a wheelchair in 6 scale. Like, I think that looks fantastic just on its own terms. I just wish it was a different looking chair. That's all.
Yeah. Or like this chair, but with a cooler outfit and the Cerebro helmet, or something to like, in a better expression. Just all comes together to be very bland.
Yeah. On a wheelchair. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's that. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder 265.
This is cool.
Does this one have nipples though? We got to find out.
No, wait, hang on. Yep.
Oh, see? Oh, hold on. I see a little bump right there. Enhance.
That's all we got to do, bro.
Dean, we need you to say computer enhance.
Computer remove his pants.
Computer shave his cock and balls.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that, dude.
There they are. Wow.
Marco, can you find us some creepy fanfic of this nipple picture as well?
Yeah, of course, bro. I think I've got it saved on my computer, so give me a sec.
Yeah, go to tax returns 2024. You should find it right there at the top.
When he turns into Super Shredder, do you think like they just scale normal, or?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a pretty big Mondo hater, but this shit looks pretty fucking good.
It's fire. It's fire.
It's super cool.
Pretty fucking good. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
This seems like something Ben would draw, dude. This seems insensitive. But this, bro, I'm looking and I'm liking what I'm seeing, bro. Maybe I take it back. This kind of looks like ass.
No, this looks more like the classic cartoon. This looks like the 80s cartoon look with his like purple mask and everything.
That's the look right there, though, with the whited out eyes and everything. Not this look. This
looks cool too. Yeah, both look cool. But I think that's the thing. This Shredder's trying to be like the definitive Shredder, right? It comes with multiple looks to kind of give you the vibe of different eras that you might have appreciated Shredder in, whether it's, I think, comics or TV shows. So I think it's cool. Like, I think you've done this turtle line really, really well.
That fucking joint.
I'm trying to talk myself out of it.
You could hide these joints You could hide these joints easily, but just sticks out so rough. There you go. Like when you do that, that's cool. Because I guess you'd want him to be posable. He is Shredder, but yeah, like he's massive too. I love that. I love that sculpt. It's really, you got like Mortal Kombat vibes.
Damn, this shit kind of cooking, bro.
With the little guy too.
Maybe not without the little guy, but
that comes with the little guy, or that's just for
Ben,
show?
please, if you could hold off on commenting on that one, please.
I will. I muted my camera.
Speaking of, when Dean was sending those clips, Marco, you had me fucking dying. I guess I didn't notice this during the show, or maybe I did and just forgot. But it was V Black Friday special stream. That was awesome. That was legendary.
What a time.
What a time, dude. Dude, I think they might be cooking here, bro. This is what you got. You got to put a little fabric, bro. You can't give me fucking a Marvel Legends, bro. You got to give me a little fabric. This is cool. This might be their coolest thing yet, honestly. In my opinion. Let's see here. We got to go to Asmus. They're releasing. Let's see here.
Maybe he's not as big as I thought. Like they had him elevated on the platform at STCC, so he's a little bit bigger than the Turtles. But I thought he was massive. Maybe 12 inches is pretty good. Pretty good.
The King of the Elves, bro. That looks kind of terrible. I mean, I get it. The leaves can't be like as thin as leaves, but that looks kind of terrible. Like, I feel like they need to give this a little bit of polish.
The hair looks
because everything else, like the hair, the outfit, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be like the AI enhanced images, like with Faramir, but I mean, for the small detail stuff, you know, I'm not saying Asmus is good or bad. I think they're probably put out more bad figures than good. But, I mean, they really know how to get the minor details right and also know when to correct them. I think there was a situation where Danny Lee, I think it was the Elven Archer, there was something inaccurate about one of the bows, and Danny was able to correct it, and they fixed it. Something like that, but they fixed it. They addressed it, fixed it before it was in production, and then I believe, I think they actually sent him a free figure as a thank you. Damn, this robe is fucking huge. Holy fuck.
His real face? Do you know?
What do you mean?
What?
Trevor says, give us his real face. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
I think because the Faramir was AI enhanced. This is pretty cool because this staircase is quite large. Like it goes like way up in the movie. I like it because it kind of gives you the idea, but I feel like the paintwork looks pretty bad here.
This is just a re-release, right?
It's a new Crown figure. I don't think it might be like a remake, but I don't think it's a re-release.
It looks maxing.
It's Crown 003, so.
Okay, because I know they've done this character before. What's her name? Always posts it.
Katja? Or I'm not Katya.
Yeah, I think so. Katya. Because she loves Thranduil.
She does watch us still. She just can't comment, so appreciate you.
Lame.
And every time she posted, I'm like, fuck, I want that figure. So this is pretty tempting for me because he got real expensive. And yeah, fucking Lee Pace as Thranduil is amazing. He's also Thrag and Invincible, who's fucking awesome. I mean, I don't love Thrag, but Lee Pace just brings so much to that character. Yeah, I love this. I think it looks great.
This guy plays a villain in the MCU, right?
Yeah, he's from Guardians.
First Guardians.
What's his name?
Ronan.
Ronan.
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't know that. That's cool. Oh, Lee Pace, I guess, yeah.
I did not know that either. What the hell? Dean, let's say thank you to our sponsors, please.
Yeah, tonight's episode is brought to you by our friends at Rivix Labs. If you need clean boosts to get through a long work late night stream, fuck you. That's amazing. Hey! Oh my god! If you guys knew how the sausage was made, God, I don't even know where I was. If you need a clean boost of energy to get through a long workday, a late night stream, or one of those marathon pre-order queues, Rivix has you covered. Whether you prefer their Energy Plus Focus pouches or the gum, Rivix gives you a clean, smooth energy to help you stay focused without the crash. Plus, everything is nicotine and sugar-free. Head over to rivixlabs.com/collectingweekly today to use code collectingweekly and save 15% on your order. Thanks again to Rivix Labs for sponsoring Collecting Weekly.
Bunch of
Pretty
angels.
amazing stuff, actually.
Dude, I need to pop a Riv, bro. Fucking on
Pop in
fumes
a
right now.
Riv, dude.
I wish fucking Fern was here, bro. He has all the inside scoop on the leaks. But Grand Theft Auto 6.
Here's the thing, though. Fern is really definitive about what he's saying, but I feel like there's some misinformation mixed in there because he was calling me out for being like, "Oh, that's not the real account." But then some of the shit that he's posted, I'm like, I don't know, Fern. I don't know if you're on the real shit. But anyways, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, take the good with the bad, right?
Fern?
That's right.
I haven't seen him in a while.
We love you, Fern.
He's still in the Patreon chat. Yeah, no, he's still there. I had to pull his ass back, but he's still there. Yeah, so this is Cyber Leak, Leek on... I don't know where the fuck he's posting, but Fern said it's not him. I don't fucking know. But yeah, this guy claims to have a full copy of the game. He's been posting spoilers every day. supposedly, allegedly, he has a kill switch, so if he gets arrested and he doesn't deactivate the kill switch every day, it releases either the spoilers or the whole game. It's like a whole fucking ordeal going on with that. It's crazy. So I don't know. I wish Fern was here because I feel like I did not do that segment justice, but the video looks cool. The leaks are cool. There's a lot on the line for obviously Rockstar, but I believe it's related to the fact that the game is not getting a physical disc release, which is excellent timing because Sony emailed everyone about the PlayStation terms of use during a backlash over the end of disc and a lack of digital ownership. Tom Warren reports. Section 1.4, the license to you. The software is licensed to you, not sold. You are granted a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, and personal license to play or use the software for your private, non-commercial use on the system or device it was intended for. This license is only effective from the effective from the indicated software release date, early access date, or beta release program. Any rights in the software that we do not say are granted to you in this license are reserved, including all intellectual property in the software. So there is that. I know that's
control the messaging. Sony is really trying to speed run their reputation, all of the goodwill that they built directly into the ground. And this one seemed like maybe it was a mistake, but it's they gotta start being a little bit more consumer friendly because they're coming across as very arrogant, very oh, we'll tell you what we're gonna do. And that's for someone who's a big PlayStation fan, definitely leaving a sour taste in my mouth because it's just why wouldn't you want to give your consumers lots of different choices? Well, money number one, but yeah, I think when they drop $1,000 console that's discless, I don't think that's going to go very well. So you better start building up that goodwill again, or else, the next generation's going to be rough potentially.
Yeah, I definitely won't be in a rush to even try to buy it. I'm honest. And if it's not coming with something that's a game changer in terms of games, I won't be in a rush, just like I wasn't for the PS5. I didn't buy the PS5. Well, I couldn't buy the PS5 for the first year, but I think that had more to do with COVID than anything. But still, it was at least a year or two into it before I was able to get one, and that had not been the case with any other system. I'd been like opening day for the PS2 and PS3, and I think even PS4. But yeah, PS5, totally waited. Yeah, and I was happy I did because there wasn't a lot of games even by the time I got the PS5 going, which was crazy. It was a lot of backwards compatible PS4 games, right, or advanced PS4 games. So,
yeah.
But I'm really excited for GTA 6. I'm really excited for GTA 6. When I first moved out west, it's how I stayed in contact with my friends back home. We would just play on headset every night, and so like 13 years of just like countless hours of putting time in on the online world or in the story. It was awesome. I think it's something like 63 24-hour days I've put in, which is insane when it's accumulated. So, but I'm excited. I'm excited to have that experience again and just have a new world to explore a little bit. And Vice City, previous to GTA 5, was my favorite GTA game. So I'm excited to explore more.
Yeah, but I don't think the online's dropping day one, right? Like that's
no, I don't think it will. No, it didn't. It didn't with the PS5. Or sorry, the GTA 5 either.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah, no, I'm excited too. Like honestly, very long awaited, but there's just a lot of bad feelings around. And maybe that's just for like people that are plugged in and like Joe Schmo that's playing Fortnite just doesn't care. Maybe that's like the majority of the fan base now, like we were talking about. We're not necessarily the main demographic, but it certainly feels like, man, people are not happy with the direction things are going in.
I don't like that I can't resell my games. I think that's my main sticking point, because I used to work for a bank, and every Friday I would go and buy a new game and play over the weekend, and if I liked it I'd keep it, and if I didn't like it I'd sell it. But I could continue to just like recycle my money a little bit and have cool new experiences and try new things, and my friends would get, discounted copies of the game after the fact because I wouldn't sell it for full value. I would just get most of my cash back, and it was cool. It was fun. It felt like renting a game, and if I liked it, as I said, I'd keep it. But the digital option makes me feel like I don't actually own anything, and for me, I'm a little bit like out of sight, out of mind. As soon as I can't see my collection, I feel like I don't actually have one. Even though my PlayStation digital library is insane. Yeah, exactly.
In fact, they're telling you don't own it, so you feel that way, and it is true. That's why, like, okay, to be a little nostalgic for a second, or not even that nostalgic, but something about like an action figure, right? It's tangible, like you can see the representation of the movie that you love. Like that's kind of one of the big reasons why these things speak to us. It's like I feel like there's going to be a resurgence of people that are like into collecting those. I mean, you see it with the popcorn buckets, right? Like people want some type of tangible representation of the things that they love that are not just digital. And
Dude,
that's
you're 100% right.
A big part.
Dude, I have two drawers in my bedroom right now that have my old PS3 games in it, my old PS2 games in it, and my N64 games. And I like to just pull them out every once in a while and look at the cases, look at the cover art, like just, it's just, it takes you back to that like nostalgic punch in the chest that gaming gave me once. It's 100%.
Yeah. I mean, people are going back and collecting VHS, and obviously we know records. So there's just like this longing for owning something, having it physically. These companies that are overcorrecting, I feel like there's going to be a reckoning. I hope so, at least. Maybe it'll be with the GTA leaker. We'll see.
Devil's advocate though, digital games are pretty fucking sick.
Oh, it's very convenient, bro. If they told us,
when I'm playing on my portal and I'm just like not at home, I could just play my whole or much of my collection. Like I have one game that I have the disc for. I got a couple, but the main one, FIFA 23, because it's not on the you can't buy it anymore digitally. That game has not left my system since like 2024, bro. 2025. Oh, yeah. It's been a rock. Like I can play basically my whole collection whenever I want. It's super convenient.
Yeah. But also, but for now you can, right? Like eventually maybe some of those licenses go away. I mean, it's a doomsday scenario, but
yeah, but also like, I mean, I've maintained this as well. Like there's also a chance that like your disc at some point doesn't work, right? Or your laser stops reading discs. And if you have an entirely digital collection, like that basically bricks your whole console. Or God forbid I mention this, disc rot, Marco.
Yeah, man.
You know how much of a fucking
feels like we can't win
world war that was.
Yeah.
It's There are pros and cons to
Screw
both. I wish the game, and I understand why it can't be, but it would be cool if the game industry was like the movie industry, where you got a digital copy and a physical copy with your purchase, and you know, I think that would be ideal.
I think Xbox is starting to, cook up some ideas, right? Like as we go to the digital future, if you've got the disc, there's got to be a way that you can, transfer it to one of your handheld devices or another device. So like they're trying to figure out like, yeah.
Let me ask you all this. Like, obviously, like there is the thing about pure ownership, but if there was an option, like some sort of a Sony or Microsoft based marketplace where you could trade or sell your digital games, like, and it could be something so simple as like, hey, I have, I don't know, NCAA 25, and you just list it for $20, and then someone buys it, and it's built in where it transfers from your account to theirs, the license, something like that. I think that would be pretty cool, and I think that would eliminate some of, I think, like not a lot, but like a portion of the criticism where you can't sell your digital games. They're basically just always an asset that you just permanently have. Would that make it a little more palpable?
I think GameStop was talking about that, and people said that it was an idiotic idea. And I see like the concept, but like in actual execution, I don't know why any companies would let us do it, I guess is the only perspective.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they let GameStop exist, right? That's basically the same thing.
True. Until they stopped them.
Yeah, now it's fucking card stop, dude. You got a fucking game on the wall. Dave Bautista has been cast as Kratos in the live action God of War series. This is the fan casting of the decade, apparently. And people were fucking harping for this guy to play Kratos. And obviously that was the heavily implied rumor when was it Ryan Hurst or something like that? He got injured during filming. So, well, I think it's Ryan Hurt now, but
see what you did there.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was awful.
Dad joke of the day. Yeah,
that was terrible.
You know what? Maybe it's a hot take, but I don't like this casting. It's in the same vein as Jason Momoa for me or Dwayne Johnson at this point. I do really like Dave Bautista, and I actually think he's become like a really good film star overall. Like I think he's easily one of the best in terms of going from wrestler presence to actual like decent actor. But I still have a really hard time not seeing him as David Bautista in all of the roles that he's in. And that's not his fault. It just is my brain and how it works. I have a hard time putting him in different characters. So it's like when I saw Jason Momoa as Lobo the other day in Supergirl. Like it's the same kind of feeling. Like it was like, aha, there he is, And I was excited for Ryan Hurst because while he's still a pretty well-known actor, if you love like Sons of Anarchy or some of his other portrayals, like, I mean, he was just in the Odyssey for a brief section there, like, just starting to have a rising star attached to his name. I think it could have been huge. The Odyssey.
You ought to see these nets.
Wow!
Wow! Bad fish.
Wow. Got him, dude. Damn it. Got him. Bad, dude. Oh my god.
Sorry, Ben.
No, you're good.
Holy fuck, dude.
I think it could have really taken off with him. And I'm sad for that dude. And you know what? I'm sure Dave will do a good job, or do the best he can. And I hope that I love it. I've loved God of War since PlayStation 2 days, right? I loved the old games. I've played them a ton of times. Actually, I like the old, like the first 3 God of War 1, 2, and 3 more than the newest games, even though the newer games are also sick on their own level. I just still didn't actually finish Ragnarok. Now that I say that, I still have not finished that game. I just like the younger version of Kratos. I wish they'd done that as opposed to his older, more grizzled look.
Exactly, Ben. No, I like this casting. I do, but I think that they should have done with the Greek mythology, explore, kind of before we even pick up during the games, like explore that entire period. I think that would way more interesting than just redoing the story of this trilogy of games. I think that's a missed opportunity.
Those first 3 games were mind blowing in terms of their story. There'd be so much meat on the bone for seasons. Like it'd be crazy if they'd done those 3. But even just the climate of hell. Climb out of hell in game 2 was wild.
TV is just a bit rough right now, especially after what was that? The Last of Us? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, The Last of Us wasn't a bad show. It just, unfortunately, a lot of people didn't love the second game for what it contained. And I thought that the show should have kept game 2 in one season. The fact that they spread it out, like it was technically 2 games within one in the second game, right? Because you get to play different takes. You get to play as Ellie and as Abby. But in the game, it's seamless because you're the person controlling the character. In the show, it felt a little janky. And I think the fact that they've drawn it out for that second half has lost the plot. I think nobody's going to care anymore.
Yeah. No, I agree. Excuse me. Let's move on here. Bro, everything has to be fucking scalped, dude. It's actually exhausting to be a fucking consumer of anything, bro. It's just like actually fucking, I don't know if just everyone's just down bad, which maybe it is.
With the
Holy fuck, you just
advent
can't
of bots, Zach, that's when things started getting out of hand.
Yeah. You know, it's like you can't fucking buy a Pokemon card. You can't fucking, without someone trying to make a buck off the other end of the hobby, you can't buy a fucking, trying to get a fucking Happy Meal fucking toy. It's like you got people on Marketplace scalping those. Can't fucking a movie ticket, fucking. I just fucking really hate it, to be honest. But the AMC CEO is saying that scalp movie tickets will be canceled. I don't even know how the fuck they're gonna do that, but. And I assume this is for Doomsday, right, Marco? Is this what this is about?
So this was for Dune. So Dune had a bunch
Oh,
of
Dune,
so
okay.
same with the Odyssey, where they had 70 millimeter screenings, and they actually have like early screenings. So initially, I think it was planned to drop on that Thursday or Friday. They've got like Monday and Tuesday screenings now. So those all went crazy, especially in the big markets. Bots are eating them up. You basically have no shot at purchasing what you want if you're trying to get it directly through AMC. So, there's videos of people going in person and just printing like a stack of tickets. So it gets, now there's this secondary market, just like anything that's scarce, which I personally think kind of sucks. Like it's just not, movies should be for everyone to go watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's exhausting, bro. I'm so sick of it, dude. It's just a terrible time. It's a terrible time. And then this fucking shit. It's like, goddamn, dude.
Oh
Avengers
God,
fucking in-game encore, dude.
Hot Toys is going to give us the metallic version of all the characters that we love in our collection, just like this.
Dude, they're milking it, dude.
Don't
At
give them those
Walmart,
ideas.
they've been getting cases of the Infinity Saga Marvel Legends. And fucking now we have an encore of in-game. It's like, what are we doing here, bro? It just reeks of desperation to me. It seems just like a stupid cash grab.
You know what it
Because
is,
they're
though?
adding the
Now
extra
that-
scene?
Yeah,
Is
there's
that
the-
like,
Yeah.
that's why?
More extra.
Yeah,
in it.
that's stupid.
But also because Spider-Man kind of overtook this as the highest grossing film of all time. Now that this will overtake Spider-Man again. They're just in a race against themselves.
Wait, is
basically.
Spider-Man the number one film of all time now?
Yeah, I think so.
It
No
beat
way.
It beat out Endgame. It beat out Endgame, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was In-Game the number one film of all time? I did not know that.
Well, okay. Let me
highest
look it up.
dollar
But
amount,
yeah,
I
they're up
think.
there.
I don't think that is accurate at all.
I
Yeah,
think
Spider-Man's
Titanic
number
still might be the top
5.
one. Yeah.
It's Avatar, Avengers Endgame.
Oh, Avatar.
Avatar, The Fucking Way of the Water. Are you kidding me? Titanic, and then
That's
Brand
crazy.
New Day.
Let me find the news that I saw. It might have been on Discussing Fish.
I mean, this
but-
is on Wikipedia, so it could be like not up to date. It's number
I
2
think it
all
was
time
just the top.
domestic.
I think it was the top Marvel movie. I think it beat out Endgame. Was the
Oh,
not that
okay,
it was
so
the
it's-
top of all
So
time.
it's the domestic charts. And so this is from the
okay.
Hollywood Reporter. So it hit number 2 on the domestic charts, topping Avengers Endgame.
It might be a perfect
So there you
film.
go.
It's so good, dude.
Movie's doing crazy.
Brand New Day is so fucking good, bro. Let's see here. The Odyssey is releasing on 4K Blu-ray November 17th. I think Victoria, if you're still watching, I think I do want to try to watch it. Maybe this weekend we can go to watch it.
You got a lot of time, bro. November is kind of wild. Like, I love that they're doing that, but not until.
Well, it won't be in the theaters until November, right? Or is that how that works?
Sure.
It stays in the theater? Oh, shit.
I mean, maybe not every theater, but considering how well this is doing, I'm sure it'll be kicking around that entire time. You know, people will still be watching it by then. Because what else is coming out? Obviously, there's some bigger movies, but I think we're kind of towards the end of the summer blockbuster season.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. That's actually very true. Yeah, because what is it? Dune and Doomsday. That's it, right? About for the rest of the year. Apparently, a encore in game.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other big ones, but yeah, I think we have the majority of them out already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dune and Doomsday are the next two big ones before the end of the year.
There you go.
And Boss Baby 4 probably, or something like that.
Yeah, right.
The Postal Service will charge an 8% fee on all package shipments to offset rising fuel costs from Trump's Iran war. This is the first time USPS has ever imposed fees for fuel costs. I know they've been raising the rates almost seems like quarterly. So now there's going to be another 8% fee. So Zach's Wonderland shipping going crazy.
Bro, I didn't know I was mute this whole time. I've been talking.
I missed you.
Bro, this is fucking insane.
Which part?
USPS charging us a fucking fuel tax? Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a fucking government agency.
Well,
we already pay fucking taxes. You're the government. You're the one going to war with Iran. You fucking pay for it. Fuck you. What the fuck?
So I could be wrong, Dean, but I think the end game is for a lot of elected officials is to have this all privatized, like to make it extra shitty and then be like, all right, well, someone's going to come in and privatize it all, which is a scary thought.
USPS, DHL. What do you mean?
Well, USPS is this UPS.
Or UPS, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. Like there are those other private options, but I'm saying I think the objective is to make this fully privatized.
Because I've heard it's bleeding money for a long time.
Yeah, it's a loser, right?
But that's the point, though, right? Like, should it be profitable?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, it shouldn't be. It's a fucking...
Yeah, you think fucking Medicare is profitable?
Yeah. Like, the fact that they charge us at all is actually kind of bullshit. It's like, we are already paying you to exist. Just ship my fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It says USPS doesn't get tax dollars, if he knows.
Oh, they don't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
say
well,
that again,
fuck
Ben?
them anyway.
Wait, say that? Wait, hang on.
Say
what?
Sean says in the chat, USPS doesn't get tax dollars. I don't know if that's
Is
true.
it all self-supported?
I'm in Canada, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah. They sell
why
stamps.
is Ben even speaking on this? Fuck that guy.
Well, he was reading Sean's comment.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, actually, that is correct. Point for Sean.
I thought it was a fucking government.
They're supported by selling stamps, shipping products, and postal services.
All right, fuck me then, I guess.
Yeah, fucking idiot, bro. You fucking look like a dumbass, dude.
My bad. A man could only admit what he was
I was going to play the clip.
Yeah.
A man can only admit when he was wrong.
There you go.
A really fast pivot.
I'm not asking forgiveness. I'll say sorry, but yeah, I don't care.
There you go. Let's look at these Patreon benefits. We got the Jersey Swap sticker and the Hollow. I think that's the Hollow sticker. The Ox Dream Kevin sticker will be going out soon.
It does seem as though there's some gray area there in terms of them not receiving tax dollars. I think they receive like tax cuts and stuff. Anyways, it's a topic for another show.
Yeah. Dean, let's say thank you to the Patreonies, please. I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god.
Dude,
like fucking running on fumes, dude.
Today was a fun show. It
was a fun show.
Time. Give you a quick
probably
shout out to
Marco when I came, honestly.
Oh, okay. You just interrupt me. That's fine. I didn't realize.
I think it's probably the reason. Yeah.
The middle of my Patreon read interrupted the beginning of your sentence. Anyway. Yeah. Piece of garbage. Shout out to Captain Ford over naming this, Eric Mariscal, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, Equan, Chris Valserina, Ben Thomas, David Jones, Sam Gist, Eric Switzer, Six Guns Figs, Billy Badfish, Luke Skywalker, Griffin Campbell, Aaron Broverman, Comics, Austin McLean, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Bickle Fern, Cesar Marquin, Mark Phelps, Lisa Martin Bomoski, Jose CZ, Tukathri Wa, Arias Portillo, Alvin J, Aurel Stelgato, Toy Cartel, Sean Forster, Manny Fresh, 369 Joe, Chuck Beaks Corpus, Pablo Meza, Cam Collects, Harry Dempsey, Neko Cat Earl, Eric Lorky, Mr. Musashi, Sith Scale Collector, Jared G, Alberto Cortez, Big Rib, The Big Duke, Trevor Weed, Darren Elderton, Dalmadon, Stephen Perger, Sean Usby, Steve and Maria Stanley, Eddie Mizanaris, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Exodus, Abe Dunk TV, Gigi the Judgmental, and Classy Thomas. What a bunch of sweet, beautiful angels.
Indeed.
Kevin wanted to say hi.
Indeed.
Look at him.
There you go.
Oh, Kevin.
Cute.
Patreon.com/collecting weekly. We got 4 tiers. $5 gets you the digital benefits. $7.50 and up gets you a sticker sent straight to your door. And all of these get you access to some of the 3D files we're putting up there on patreon.com. YouTube channel members have Aaron Broverman, Absolute Irwin, Alvin J. Ralph Stagato, Aaron Articulates, Bats in the Belfray, Big Rib, Bob Dylan, Chris V, CT603, DJ Mario, Fat Tie, Guy Inside, Care Bear, Harry Dempsey, Heracles, Howard Potts, Just Another Friday Night, Justice Sports Card, King Dingaling, Master Darcy, Mistress Wisteria, Mr. Sketch, OG Fan, 16 Figure Phobos, Flip the Fool, Ron E, Roland Bats, S Beam, Sean Forrester, Cisco Collector, SpongeBob SquareBalls, The Ben Thomas Show, Trendy, Trevor Weed, Victoria, Ryan Blood, and Yomo. You can join our channel membership for $1.99 if you're a Patreon, or $4.99 if you're in the Peanut Gallery. We've got loyalty badges, custom chat emojis, and member shoutouts. Taking a look at the badges and emojis, they are there. I think we're coming up on our first 5-year member, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, tpublic.com/collecting weekly if you want to get some of our merch. We got the Bruck Ely Nuck If You Bruck and Bruck Ely's shirts available for the occasion. Taking a look at the network, we have OFAC Movie Night Small Talk alternating Thursdays after dark tomorrow at 10:30, just on the Friday night. On Fridays, Collecting Weekly Live every Tuesday at 8:30. Shout out to Sean Forrester, been really getting into 3D printing stuff and really pushing a lot of us to greater heights with our hobbies. So I appreciate him for doing that. He also did
You got a print unstuck that's been stuck there for ages now.
Well, you know, it's tough when there's not a lot of money. There's no money exchange, so it's like, you know, it's kind of like you're doing it for free. You know, it's like
A man can only admit. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get these fucking receipts. I'm gonna shove them in his face, and sure enough, nope. But you know, I'm good for it. You know, I'm gonna pay you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Marco is one of the guys I'll press print before the money's in the account, but very few and far between. Let's see here. But yeah, Sean Forster, great guy, and he test print. You know, obviously I didn't ask him to, but he downloaded my Rubble, printed it, and verified it was a great file. He really enjoyed it, so it was really cool to see. You know, because I put it up in the night, and by lunchtime the next day, someone had their own copy. And if you're a Patreon member, I mentioned this in the chat as well, a lot of libraries will print for free, or like very low cost, so it's a very simple print. So if you wanted that in your collection and you don't want to pay me to do it, you could just take it to your library and probably print it there, which is an option. And yeah, shout out to Victoria, shout out to Jen in the chat, shout out to Janessa. Love you guys. Anyone have any other shout outs they want to give?
I do have a question for Ben. First of all, shout out to you guys, Zach and Dean. Zach, shout out on the, I know you started the show with this, but the Brian Manziel interview, I know that one's doing big numbers. Well deserved for you. Like I said,
Crazy
we
numbers.
doubted you for a minute there.
Bro,
like, what is this guy
a lot
doing?
of doubt,
But
bro. A lot of doubt.
Crazy.
I'll never forget it, the doubt.
A lot of eye rolls, but you were right. Zach was right, and he helped the nice man and his father. That's right.
Clip that, please.
Marco's 3 of the negative troll comments in your video, at least.
Probably, dude.
3, just different accounts.
Dude, Marco, you missed it, bro.
Guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
We got bamboozled, dude. We got bamboozled. It was so bad, bro. This is how I knew we were cooked, bro, or that I was cooked at least. The AI summary, because like I never had this, but I guess when you get a lot of comments on YouTube, you can have AI summarize like the comments. They were like, commenters complained the host spent too long to get the interview started and seemed unprepared. I'm like, God damn, motherfucker. What the fuck?
It seemed unprepared as well.
I'm like, dude, we spent like fucking 30 hours preparing for that interview.
People are going to be, they'll complain about anything. Fuck them. But speaking of complaining about things, Ben, have you posted a collection tour at all recently? Because I'm seeing a lot of new poses that I haven't seen in a while. So would love to leave some negative comments on a collection tour whenever you get a chance.
I appreciate that. No, I haven't done one since 2024. So I definitely, I definitely need to do one. It's, you know, it's always that like, I'm kind of waiting for this next batch of things to come in though. And so it's like I said earlier, I'm waiting on Scarecrow, waiting on the Ghostbusters, waiting on the DeLorean Mark II. Like there's a couple that I'm just like, okay, then I'll film it, you know. But then there's always that prolific wait time. So I've thought about
just
it.
Call this one part one and just say part two is when those, name them out in the video and say when those come, I'm doing a follow up.
There you go. I thought you were going to ask me where I found the sleeves to my shirt, so I'm glad that wasn't the case.
Holy shit! Yeah. That too, man. That too. Glad you're, glad you got those pythons covered up today.
Don't worry about it.
Got 3 pythons.
And shout out to Dolly Parton. Rest in peace. She was absolutely an icon. I was getting a drink when you guys talked about it. So that sucks. That sucks. That's a huge world loss. So
I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm gonna say something real crazy.
You've never heard one of her songs?
Might be one of the best celebrity passing announcements that her nephew did. It was beautifully done, incredibly respectful. You know, obviously, he mentions that she personally asked him to make this announcement when the time came. He was her head of security, and my God, what a wonderful! I mean, I almost feel like I watched a eulogy. Like a mini eulogy. It was
I missed
beautiful.
This.
Yeah, it's on all over the internet. But you know, I mean, I'll be honest, like I'm not like a Dolly Parton fan, but you know, obviously she's an icon of pop culture, and it's a loss for our as a species that she's gone. But obviously she's in a better place. But yeah, the nephew, man, that was a beautiful. It was a beautiful.
Is that the one he posted to her Instagram?
I saw it on Twitter.
Her security.
Yeah, that's what I just said. But yes, it was beautiful. It was wonderful, honestly. Crazy world, man. It's a crazy world we live in.
Shout out to the lack of nipples on that Bruce Lee. Hopefully,
shout out to
you, and they will get you a new package.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
The nipples on InArt. Hopefully, InArt heard you. They've heard your complaints
early
early enough
I have
that
a
they
shout
can
out.
Develop it. No pants.
Actually, I have a shout out. Okay, this is not even like a joke, but shout out to John. I was only in Marco's Maso Menos. It's the first time I've seen this program, but I saw this show come up. First I'm seeing of it.
First I'm hearing of this.
Maso Mentos, and John, you know, was pretty cool about some of these things. I made a comment. I was like, "Tell John if he makes me 3 pants prints, I will never meme again." And he thought it was pretty funny, and you know, kind of acknowledged the memes, and you know, kind of still standing behind a little bit of a lie about they couldn't get it done, but you know, it's okay.
John is actually like a cool fucking guy. Like actually getting to chat with him in person at Comic-Con. I'm like, oh, he's actually just like a cool dude that you'd go have a beer with. So it's cool that we have like access to someone who, you know, has a good sense of humor, and obviously he gets.
You don't fucking answer my messages anymore, so
that's right, bro.
That guy.
It gives me hope that one day maybe we'll get that figure set. Maybe we will actually get those pant prints. You never know,
dude. Honestly, might be the greatest thing that will ever happen in this hobby if that happens. Because then I won't have to post about it anymore. But anyways, I'm Zach. Or anyone have a shout out they want to give? No.
I just wanted to say shout out to Dolly Parton, as you mentioned, rest in peace. She's kind of like one of the holdovers of like our monoculture. Like, is there anyone out there that doesn't know who she is? Right? Like, she is just one of those people that's ubiquitous, and so I think that's like, I'll have to go back and watch the tribute, but.
Yeah, like Willie Nelson or fucking.
Yeah.
I don't even know who else is in that.
Even then, yeah.
Elvis, the
Elvis.
Beatles.
There you go.
Michael Jackson.
Like just.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Zach from Collecting Weekly.
That's right. Holy shit. Ox Daddy.
She's Jen.
Dude, we have Dean, did you see this? Google, like, you can put in like who is blank from wherever, and they fucking did the AI. They know us, bro. We don't need to fucking, we're famous now, bro. We fucking made it, bro.
You got your last name on there?
Bro, it even had Dean the Dream on there? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Who is Dean the Dream?
I actually had
it says Dean
AI
often
analyze. I had
go
AI
ahead.
analyze my channel, and it actually gave me some really wonderful insights. So I would recommend it if you're considering it.
Who is
Anything
Ben
about
Thomas
sleeves?
show? Wow.
Often-
Nobody knows,
often
really.
joked about having a giant
Definitely
penis.
nobody. He's definitely a nobody. If you know.
Well,
you
no,
know.
no. I was wondering if it would say your actual name, like.
No.
But no, it did
I
not.
hide behind
Wow.
Thomas.
What
No,
the hell,
Thomas.
dude?
Thomas is not my real last name, guys. Just so you know.
That's true. It's just as
I actually
moniker.
forget that, Ben. Like I forgot your real last name because you just will always be Ben Thomas.
There you go.
Wait, his name isn't Thomas?
No.
Also, I thought it was
Anyways.
funny when I went off screen earlier, you came on screen, so you were kind of supporting the narrative that we may or may not be the same person. So I appreciate that.
Who, me?
These
It was good
Billies are
timing.
going soon,
No,
bro.
Marco.
These Billies
Uh-oh.
will soon be retired, which I'm sad about.
Hate to see it.
By far the coolest way to display your figures.
Send them to me.
I love it. Dean will take them.
Might have to talk. It's gonna be a bitch to ship, but
Yeah, but you're paying for it, so.
that's right. True.
What the hell? Anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Marco.
I'm Ben.
Love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.